over to the left. They're going to hand it to Woods. Woods got a big run. He cuts back to the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5.
Think of all that time. Every sprint in the summer. Every leap in the winter. All those hours no one else saw. Think of every sacrifice. Early mornings on the levee, late nights in the film room, bus rides to playoff games. Every bump in the road, every moment of ecstasy, every moment of doubt. Years wondering, is it all worth it? It's all led to this. It's a 60-minute drive for a 60-minute game. After all the miles we've traveled, we're almost there. After all the hours we've worked, one more can make us legends. After all that time, this is our time.
Ladies and gentlemen, and Cardinal Nation, and welcome to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports. We are live here in the recently upgraded Loving Football Stadium. This is an amazing update, I guess, that they've done here. Man, it looks good. The school, under the leadership of my friend Lee White, who's sitting right over here beside us, has really done a good job improving their facilities. It truly looks great out here in Falcon Country, and just a pretty neat deal. So I'm Jimmy Jones alongside my partners tonight. Of course, I got the man on the camera. We call him the Thumb, Charlie Fairbrush. Welcome, Charlie.
Welcome, everybody. Ready for some Friday Night Lights over here in the big city of Loving, New Mexico.
And, of course, guess who's back back He's not shady, or at least we don't think so. There are some out there that probably think that he is, but he's our own resident school board member. Charlie calls him Rosie. Most call him Recindo Caballero. Welcome, Recindo.
Hey, good intro there, guys. I appreciate coming back. I missed y'all. Not that much, but I missed you.
Definitely missed you at the volleyball game the other day. Speaking of volleyball, the girls with a big upset win last night. Coach Wilson and her team with a big win over the previously 11-3 Dexter Lady Demons. The Lady Cards went out and put it on them. Ended up winning 3-1.
Impressive.
And, just looked really good. Put it on them completely the first two sets. Third set, the wheels fell off. They went to sleep. They went to the concession stand. I'm not sure where they went, but they weren't out on the field or on the court. And then halfway through the fourth set, where I was sitting there going, it's going to happen again, it was like the light bulb turned on. We were down like 6 or 7 points. And then the next thing you know, we come storming through and finish the thing off. And Charlie and I got to go home early. So congratulations to our Lady Cards and our volleyball team. Definitely a good time yesterday. We want to welcome everybody to Loving, New Mexico, a community that was founded by Swiss immigrants. I didn't know this till I was Googling it today. In 1890, I had no idea. The town that has seen some substantial growth, it has become an important part of the latest oil boom in southeastern New Mexico, a town that once found itself in the middle of many Wild West stories, including shootouts. And boy, oh boy, we might just see some history repeat itself here tonight, as we could have a shootout here on George Frederick Field. Two top 10 ranked 2A football teams. It's the 4-1 Eunice Cardinals against the 5-1 Loving Falcons. it should be a good one. Both teams have only one loss on the season, as Eunice lost last week to the top 3A team in the state, while in Santa Fe against St. Mike's, while Loving suffered their only loss back in week number 2 against New Mexico Military Institute. Eunice has the third toughest schedule according to Max Preps in New Mexico 2A football, while Loving has played one of the top 5 weakest schedules in 2A football according to Max Preps, just looking at the numbers on strength of schedule ratings. Two teams with very differing schedules, but almost identical records. It should be a good one here today. They meet here tonight in Loving in the District 3 now. Used to be 4 for so many years, it's confusing for me to say. District 3 2A football opener, likely the toughest district in 2A football in the state of New Mexico. This Loving team seems to get a little better each year. As oil has boomed in this area, so have the Falcons. We have definitely seen the impact that it's had on this Falcon program, as well as on these facilities and whatnot here. Definitely looking better every single time we come. Loving prefers a running power football style led by tough runners like Bobby Perez and Brody Allen. The pair combine for over 100 yards rushing per game. They will throw it, though, as receivers Ryder Gonzalez, Ricky Fuentes, and Eunice Ansuarez combine for nearly 150 yards receiving per game between the three. That offense is anchored by quarterback Tristan Ansuarez, who has passed for 12 touchdowns this year while running for over 60 yards per contest. Loving's defense is led by Arian Lopez with 10 tackles per game, Braven Vasquez with over 7 tackles per game, and Ricky Fuentes with an interception per game back there in the secondary. And then there's this Cardinal group, a high-powered group, a high-powered offense. They are high flyers on the offensive side of the football, led by one of the greatest passers in New Mexico high school football history. Ladies and gentlemen, grab your popcorn and sit back and enjoy Elijah Melanson, old number 9. The senior has racked up tons of numbers during his career. He's been starting since he was a freshman, started as a sophomore, junior. He's finally a senior. Seems like he's been here forever. Currently, he is the number 5 passer in New Mexico high school football history. We're going to take a break for the national anthem.
Ball.
All right, and back to Melanson. Currently, he is the number 5 all-time passer in New Mexico high school football history. Oop, got a moment of silence.
you're fine.
No problem. All right. Once again, back to Melanson. He's the number 5 all-time New Mexico high school football history, all classes in total yards passing with 9,190 yards. Number 4 in New Mexico high school football history is Mason Caperton of Eunice, who had 9,898 in his career. Melanson is also currently at 132 touchdown passes in his career. That's number 3 all-time, behind Jude Segura of Fort Sumner, who threw 133 passes in his career, touchdown passes. Melanson needs 1 touchdown pass tonight to tie Segura for the number 2 spot, and 2 touchdown passes tonight to take over the number 2 spot in New Mexico high school football history. He could easily end up in the top 2 or 3 in these 2 categories, and will likely be in the top 5 in just about every statistical category for quarterbacks in New Mexico high school football history. And that's saying something, because there's been some big ones.
Yes, there has.
And some good ones. I think of Landry Jones, some folks like that. It's been good. Anyway, both teams are out on the field. We had a few things go on, and it took us a little longer to get started than we expected, but it looks like both teams are out there. They're ready to go, and we're going to skip the rest of the intro and just keep on trucking here as Eunice is in white. Both teams are red and white as far as their primary colors. Eunice in white, Loving in the home red, and we've got a flag on the opening kickoff.
Or the whistle blew at least. I don't know if it's a flag, but
That's not a good way to start, is it?
I was squinting, trying to see if I could see
a flag.
I said squinting, not Quentin, like Quentin Wilson.
I feel like we're a long ways away from the field here.
Oh man, this is amazing.
It is. It's nice.
Yeah, absolutely. This whole setup is nice. They've redone the the field itself. It's amazing. The new press. This is the old press box, but they've went in and renovated it. And
Just
man,
one word, just wow.
It is nice.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I concur.
Very impressed, and I want to go check out that field house.
Yeah,
it
looks
looks so
good.
nice.
And they've got really cool stuff on their light system where they can raise and lower and make them flash, and cool little red lights going up. So here's the kick. Taken in the backfield, can't tell who,
It's by
but
Lopez.
he's heading around the left
Lopez
side.
coming all the
That's
way.
the freshman, Lucas Lopez, still on his feet.
Could
The freshman
he
is still
go
going,
all
and he's
the
going to take it to
way?
the house.
Yes,
the
he
freshman,
did.
Lucas Lopez, over 80 yards to the house.
Man.
Lucas Lopez says, I don't care if I'm a freshman, I'm taking it home. The freshman goes over 80 yards
He was
for
just
the
a blur
TD.
out there.
Touchdown
Wow.
Cardinals.
Let me put that on the scoreboard. That was
So that's
very impressive.
Wow, 40-second run.
Yeah. Didn't even get a chance to know for sure who had it.
I just seen that 10. That's Lopez.
Off Lucas Lopez went down the sideline, got tangled up about the 45-yard line, and I thought he was going to go down, and then all of a sudden he got his wheels going, and off he went to the races. Lucas Lopez.
Dude, he just mossed the whole team, right?
I'm telling you. And so headed up to the line of scrimmage, going to go for 2 is this Cardinal team.
So as
They
he
gotta
get the
get the
football
ball
back,
out there.
he threw it in the crowd.
Melanson might be like, well, that was their football probably that they kicked.
That was, yeah.
So trying to get ours out, didn't even have a chance. So here goes Melanson in the backfield. He's got Meek beside him. He's looking to throw the ball. Throws it into the back of the end zone,
yeah,
and
the
it
hands
goes
of
in and out of the hands
Garcia.
of Zeke Garcia. And that, if there's been a problem with this Eunice Cardinal team all year, it has been drop passes. We've had some that have hit hands every single game. Last game, against one of the best teams in 3A in the state, undefeated St. Mike's, I bet we dropped at least 4 touchdown passes.
At least the
At
ones I've
least.
seen. Yes.
I mean, we would have been. It would have been a
It would
closer
have been
game.
a much closer game if we land some of those. And Melanson, he fires a rocket. And so, having played the receiver myself in my younger days, it's not always as easy as it seems up here in the booth. But
nowadays they got gloves, they got all that special
all kinds of
equipment they
little
can
stick
use,
'em and whatnot. But anyway, with all of that to say that the Cardinals lead 6-0, and they hustled up. I don't even think they went to the sideline, and we're ready to kick off and keep on going.
And it's 12 minutes and 20 seconds left now.
Reminder, at the half, we will have our Eunice Public School Employee Spotlight recipient. My tongue
Easy
twisted.
for you to say.
Yeah, not so easy. And so the Cardinals are ready to kick off here. trying to look. That looks like number 30 kicking for the Cardinals. It's Leonardo Martinez, and he pops it right up, down. It bounces around the 20. Picked up there by Loving. Loving trying to run one back himself, and here they go.
He got
Loving,
he beat the kicker.
Loving beats the kicker, and then the Cardinals chase him down and pull him down about the 40. The Loving Falcon saying, anything you can do, I can do better. Trying to see who that was.
Is that a 0?
It's very possible. I don't have a 0, but
0, is that 6?
Yeah, that's 0. That's Gotia. Jaciel Gotia.
what are you talking about?
Jaciel Gotia, number 0.
Oh,
They ran that kick back?
No, they took him down for the Eunice Cardinals. Oh, I didn't even get their number.
Why was he running their ball?
What was it?
Tristan Ansuarez. I think he's your quarterback,
Yeah,
too.
number 10, yes.
As he is in the shotgun, he's going to take the snap. He's going to hand it right up the middle. There's a host of Cardinals in there. They come fluttering in from everywhere. There was feathers flying.
Black feathers and red feathers.
Beaks went flying through the air. And
hit a feather wall,
and there was no gain.
He said a feather wall.
A
wall of feathers.
But this is a tough feather wall here.
And so Ansuarez back in the shotgun again. He's got trips to his left. He's going to take the snap. He's looking past this time. And there is, man, that's got to be a hold, and there's no call. They throw it complete in the pass over here to the left side. The receiver does a little dance move. Number 20 is going to be Ryder Gonzalez. And he put the whoop-de-doo on a couple of Cardinal defenders and pushes it all the way down inside the 10.
I think those flags are sewn into their pockets today.
He has a broken arm, I was just informed. The guy just caught the ball.
So Ryder out there riding over the top of us with a broken arm. And so Ansuarez takes the snap, hands it right up the middle, bouncing it out to the left side. Loving pushing in, and they said they don't care how quick we scored. They're going to come down and give us a little taste of the Falcon medicine. And that was Brody Allen on the carry. So I got a message here saying the score is backwards. I don't know if
Charlie's having issues.
Rosie's got the scoreboard. He's putting the score on the wrong side here.
I'm trying to keep up with all sorts of stuff.
Ansuarez trying to take the snap.
But it
and
is
now
my
he's going to
phone,
step
so.
up and he's going to reset his offense as he is in the backfield. I think that's, I can't tell if that's Brody or that's Bobby. Bobby Pottas to his left, and he's going to push ahead on Suarez. Going to push right through 4-6 points, and Loving wastes no time answering the Cardinals.
Need some light there?
Oh, I'll make it. Let's see.
We got a pretty good light show.
I'm telling you, but it's going to be a good football game, too.
Man.
It'll be a high scoring game here.
I think you're right. We haven't even really had an offensive play yet, except for the extra point a while ago.
Yeah, and so now that was, we'll call it probably about a 4-yard touchdown run.
Yeah, that's a good field goal.
And then the field goal is up and good. And Loving answers back quickly, and they take the lead here from the Cardinals as Ansuarez punches that one in. We'll take a quick break. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
We'll give a quick shout out to these sponsors: Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Public Schools, Redbird Gas, Parker Energy, NMR Pipeline LLC, Outlaw Grill, Guns Up Services, Thomas Welding, Eunice Record, Redbird Garage, Cardinal Hardware, Debbie's Country Kitchen, City of Eunice, Badger Hydrovac, and the Eunice Health Clinic.
So I brought some packets. I've got multiple people telling me the lens looks blurry, and we ran into that issue last night too. And I would tell you that it's because we're shooting through glass. But I had people saying that last night too, so it may be the same thing. The problem is it may take longer to dry than it'll be worth wiping it right in the middle of the thing. Charlie's like, I'm wiping it right now.
The thumb is on it, ladies and gentlemen.
Shout out to Leanne Reeves. Appreciate you listening. Vernon. Pat Sims telling us the scores backwards, and Coach Waddell / Ortiz. And anyway, we appreciate you guys. We are up and running, Loving getting ready to kick off. And, I mean, we're a couple of minutes into this game, and we've already seen a track meet. And was that extra point not good?
It
was good. Okay. All right, so it's showing 6-6 on the board. I've got 7-6 here on my paper. Here goes the next kickoff, and that one's going to go nowhere.
That was Lord who got that ball.
Lord runs up to about the 35-yard line. Leyva with the tackle. And so with 9:37 to go here in the first quarter, Eunice's offense and Melanson head out onto the field. The Cardinals offense in white. Loving the defense in red. They've got the white helmets. Teams look very similarly. Melanson in the backfield. He's going to take the snap. He's going to hand it.
There's a flag on the field.
Flags fly everywhere.
It's a pink flag, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, that's going to have to be a
pink
there's
flag.
an injured Falcon running off the field.
Uh-oh.
Is that a quarterback?
No, that's a running back.
Somebody might have stepped on a toe or something. We got a cramp.
It's almost got to be they're going to call it unloving. I figured it would go the other way. And so, anyway, trying to.
Like maybe that young
His
man
knee?
had a cramp.
Yeah, he hurt it last year.
Oh, it's a knee.
Allen's grabbing that right knee. So Melanson in the backfield all by himself after the 5-yard penalty was marched off. It's 1st and 5. Ball about the 40. They throw it out to the left side.
Garcia.
Tackle made by catch made by Garcia, and he gets right to the line of scrimmage and then gets wrapped up and slung to the ground. And he's actually, if they give him forward progress, he might got back to the line of scrimmage. So 2nd, and we'll call it 5, a long 5, ball about the 41-yard line.
I'm not a big fan of those passing to the side like that, unless you got plenty of blockers.
Melanson, and I think that's Meek in the backfield. Big person in motion there. They're going to hand it right up to Meek. He's going to push ahead, and he's going to be brought down right at the marker. And so we will see. It's depending on whether it's a left foot spot or a right foot spot.
And it was the furthest back
It's
foot
a close one. That was definitely a back foot spot, no doubt.
Yeah, we lost 6 yards on that one, huh?
Let's see. They've got it third. They're going to show 3rd down. This guy over here was motioning for the
moved the
first,
chains.
and they've already moved the one end of the chain, and
Oh,
now
they're
they're
first
trying
down.
to run them.
It's a delayed
So,
first down.
Yeah. So here we go. Here goes Melanson right up the middle. He's on his feet. He's going to bounce out to the left side, trying to turn the corner. He's going to push ahead for about maybe 6, maybe 7. Depending on the left or right foot spot again. He crosses midfield, and he's got it about the 48-yard line.
The scoreboard's saying 6-6, so I just changed it to 6-6.
Did he missed it? Okay. We were told now that he did miss the extra point, so it's 6-6, not 7-6. So Melanson, and I believe that's going to be Meek in the backfield. Man in motion. Melanson going to take the snap. He fakes the throw out, throws it right up, or hands it right up the middle to Meek. Meek's going to push forward. He's going to have a big gain, probably 10 plus, and a 1st down. Cardinals.
Another Eunice Cardinal. First down.
So
Ryan made that tackle.
Grayson Meek pushes up. It's 1st and 10. They're down inside the 40, about the 38-yard line. Cardinals knocking on the door again. Melanson and Meek in the backfield. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Melanson takes the snap. He's looking pass. He throws it over to the left side, kind of a throw to that back shoulder, stretching out, making the catch over there on the side. And is that the youngster again?
I believe that is Lopez.
I think that's Lucas Lopez. He's doing work early. He catches it. He's going to pick up about 9, so that makes it 2nd and 1. And the ball's spotted just inside the 30. We'll call it the 29-yard line. Melanson in the backfield. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Meek beside him. Here comes Lord in motion. He's going to take the snap. He's looking out here to Lord. He throws it backwards to Lord. Lord's going to take it and throw it to the other team. They try to double pass. Lord throws it to the team in red. And here comes the red team running up the field. And that is number 10. That's Tristan Ansuarez. He's the quarterback. And Ansuarez is doing work against the Cardinals here early as he picks off the pass from Lord. The Cardinals were trying a little trickery there, a completely different set than I've seen from them all year. They're running that man backwards in motion. They throw it back to him. And then he had a defender right in his face. He kind of shook him and then stepped up and tried to let it go under pressure. And unfortunately,
I think you should just tuck it around it right
probably
there,
so.
Yeah. Hindsight's 20/20, right?
Here we go, 1st and 10 Loving. They're going to take the snap on Suarez looking pass. Looking down the field, he throws it into the middle, and that was in and out of the hands of a red and white jersey. And so that'll make it an incomplete pass, make it 2nd and 10. So 2nd down and 10.
We were right there about to score, too.
And we've got a timeout down there on the field.
And I will give a shout out to these sponsors every time we get a chance here for the timeout. Eunice Health Clinic, Brian and Candida. Badger Hydrovac, Shane Williams. City of Eunice, Mayor Billy Hobbs, Shannon Cummings, and crew. Debbie's Country Kitchen, Miss Debbie. Y'all run down there in the morning and get you a bite. Cardinal Hardware, Davis and Myers family. Redbird Garage, Josh and Erica Jones. Get that oil change. Eunice Wrecker, John Dean and Maureen Davis. Thomas Welding. Justin Thomas. Guns Up Services, Thompson family. Outlaw Grill, Johnny Robertson. NMR Pipeline LLC, Dale Bettis, Stacy Pop. Parker Energy, Brett and Penny. Redbird Gas, Bart Parker. Eunice Public Schools, Mr. Hatch, and the whole support team. And lastly, Eunice Pump and Supply, the Nogelmeyers and Matthews.
So both teams lined up on the ball. We're ready to go again. Ansuarez in the shotgun, takes the snap. He's looking past the whole way. The Cardinal defensive line is pushing into him, and he's going to throw it out to the left side.
That's a hard hit right there, boys.
And taken down out there on the side is number 1. That's Brody Allen. And I think that's Brody Allen. And he picks up, we'll call it 3, gets the ball out to about the 45-yard line, where it'll be 3rd down and 7. So your first big play here as far as defensively for the Cardinals. They need this stop here to get a chance to get this ball back that the offense gave away there. So Ansuarez looking pass. He's got some pressure. He's going to throw it down the field, and he overthrows everybody.
Yeah, man, he's a little fella. He threw it a long ways,
He threw it a long
man.
ways. Yes, he did. That's about a 50-yard in-the-air pass that falls into the green turf. And so that's going to make it 4th and long. And there's 4 or 5 Falcons strolling out onto the field. I can only assume that that's the punt team coming out with it being 4th and 7.
So the defense did stand up right here, right?
They did. They did.
Good stand.
You know, coming in, one of my things I was going to talk about in the pregame and didn't get a chance is that, you know, for the Cardinals, this defense is going to be the key from this point through district. And the offense is going to score some points. I mean, I think it's
stop other teams from scoring.
Can we stop other teams from scoring
Especially a team
points?
like this.
Yes. And so the punt team on the field, here goes the punt. It's a high kind of knuckleball that goes straight out of bounds over here on the Loving sideline.
He's on the 30, right?
You would think it
Pretty
would be
close.
farther up than that.
Why is he moving so slow?
He's going to get there in a minute. He might get there. He's strolling. Oh, there he goes.
I like the spot. I like the spot. He was thinking about it.
Oh, man. So he finally got to the 35-yard line.
Finally got there.
How do they do that?
He dropped his beanbag when he got there, but he is there.
I don't know if he meant to stop there, but he got there,
It's 1st and 10. The Cardinals in the shotgun. Got another different formation going here as they're going to take the snap and just run Melanson on a little keeper around the left side. Got blockers out in front of him. Melanson still on his feet, up to almost midfield. Gets taken down just shy of midfield, maybe too shy. That'll make it 1st and 10 from about the 48.
This field seems to be faster when this gets out there running, right?
It does.
Because it's fairly new.
Yeah, looks
New
good.
turf, new. I love the red on there.
Oh, yeah, man, the whole thing looks good to me. I really, really am pleased. I don't think they probably care, but I'm really, really impressed.
I'm impressed
with what Loving's field looks like.
And to impress you takes a lot of work.
Yeah, because you know me, I'll complain about
a gold rope
a new penny, yeah. So here we go. Melanson
got
going to
deep
let
on
it
his own
out.
arm.
It's
too much.
over his head, and
throw a
it's
flag on that
going to
one.
find the turf. And so the Cardinal offense just hasn't quite got clicking yet. Hasn't quite looked like themselves yet. We've run a couple of, you know, we don't usually throw a ton of just bombs.
So early in the game.
Yes. And so we've kind of got a different look going. Maybe the theory is that'll throw the defense off and running some different sets that I'm not used to seeing. And so here we go. They've got kind of a pistol back behind Melanson, like they might could run some option out of it. They're going to hand it to the first back, which I believe was Meek. No, that's not
number
Meek.
2.
Number 2 is going to be
Jesse Ornelas.
Yeah, Ornelas, and he's going to push forward for about 3, so that'll make it 3rd down and 7, just across midfield at the 49-yard line. So Eunice comes to the ball. Got the shotgun. They've got backs on each side of Melanson. Once again, a completely different look, and now they transition into the shotgun pistol. take the snap. They throw it over here to Lord on the right side. He's
has
got
to
a
make a lot of
blocker
ground.
trying to turn. He's
He
trying
does
to
make
push
a couple of moves there,
forward.
breaking
He's
ankles
going
like
to break
crazy.
some tackles and push forward, and he's going to pick up a first down for the Cardinals. That's the kind of plays that we're used to seeing from Eunice early. We haven't run much of that so far. It's been a chunk it down the field or try some trickery.
Trying to go for the knockout punch
Yes.
too quick.
We don't need the trickery. We just need to play football, boys.
Yep.
And trickery.
So 1st and 10, ball now about the 31-ish yard line. It's a 6-6 game, 4:50 to go in the first quarter. Melanson takes the snap, rolls to his left, throws it over there to the left side, catch is made, turning it to the inside and pushing down inside the 15-yard line. Trying to see who that is. Looked like the youngster again, maybe Lopez.
Yes, sir. I believe
Can't
you're
tell
right.
for sure.
The way they picked him up, I believe it was Lopez.
Yeah. And so it's going to be first down again for the Cardinals. Under 4:30 to go here as the Cardinals are down, we'll say, I'm trying to see, I think that's about the 13, 14, 14-yard line. Melanson and Meek in the backfield. Trips right. Here comes a man in motion. They fake that little pitch reverse,
Ooh,
and then
but Loving
Melanson
smelled
goes
it
to
the
the
whole way.
left, and the entire Loving Falcon team was over there
didn't fool
hanging out.
nobody.
They were having hot dogs, popcorn, waiting on Melanson to come over and have a visit with
Yeah,
them.
they read that play too easy. Let's just throw that out.
Having a little tailgate party over there waiting on him.
And they push him back for a loss of 1. It's now 2nd and 11. So trips to the right, 1 to the left. Melanson and Meek, they're going to hand it to Meek right up
look
the
at
middle.
Meek.
He's pushing forward all the way down inside the 5 to about the 2. And that'll be another Cardinal first down, and I think that's Meek, isn't it?
Yes, sir. It was me.
Yeah, be first and goal.
Yes. So it's 1st and goal at about the 2-yard line. Cardinals quickly to the line. Trips right, 1 to the left. Melanson and Meek, they're going to hand it to Meek. He's going to walk into the end
Untouched.
zone.
Beautiful job by that young man.
Walked in there and did the Dougie as the Cardinals take the lead now 12-6, and they'll keep the offense on the field.
And oddly enough, they ran the ball a lot this series right here.
Yep. And
Other than
that was
one big
Meek.
play.
And so now the Cardinals will go for 2 here. I would look for the same play, but they're going to roll to the right side. Looking pass here, trying to find somebody, trying to turn the corner. Melanson going to get pushed out of bounds, and the extra point is going to be no good. And so just like that, we've got a 12-6 score here with about 3:15 remaining in the first. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
Shout out to our sponsors, Thomas Welding, Eunice Wrecker, Redbird Garage, Cardinal Hardware, Debbie's Country Kitchen, Badger Hydrovac, Eunice Health Clinic, Guns Up Services, Outlaw Grill, NMR Pipeline, LLC, Redbird Gas, Eunice Public Schools, Eunice Pump and Supply, and Parker Energy Services. Proud sponsors of tonight's matchup between your Eunice Cardinals and these Falcons.
So far, exactly what I talked about in the pregame. I said it could be a shootout here like in the Wild West. And so far in the first quarter, that's exactly what we've got. It's a 12-6 game. The Cardinals with a turnover is probably the difference in a 18-plus
Correct, yes.
0 game, but it is what it is. The Cardinals lead by 6. We're almost about three quarters of the way through quarter number 1. And so the Cardinal kickoff team out there ready to go. I really like the red lights on the poles.
Yeah.
Man, I like that. I think that looks really sharp. Those little things like that, those little extra things just
Stand out.
make things stand out.
You call it popping on the field,
Yes,
huh?
they make it pop. So here goes the kick. It's a little poocher like we do sometimes. Loving going to take it right there on the sideline, and then a host of Cardinals come fluttering in and make the tackle.
So what does the Falcon sound like?
Baka, baka.
There you go.
That's a chicken, ain't it?
No, maybe.
That's a
that's
falcon.
cock-a-doodle-doo. That's different. That's yeah. I don't
Just stick to the Cardinal.
know
No
what
more,
kind
no
of
more
noise
other animal noises.
Falcons or Cardinals make. I'm not sure.
We do know now. You just told us.
Yes, we
Come on
officially.
now. Officially.
So the Falcons offense and Suarez are out there lined up. He's got his running back beside him with the pink gloves. Trips over to the right, 1 to the left. Suarez takes it, throws it over to the right side, and that pass was in and out of the hands of the intended receiver.
You heard them footsteps coming up behind him.
Yes.
That's what it was. You got a little scared.
I concur. And
He also has a quick release at quarterback from Loving. Very quick.
So Lexi, Dean, and Mason, appreciate you guys listening. You had some questions there. It depends on whether you're talking max preps or the coach's poll. On Suarez rolls to his right, looking down the field, throws it over to the right sideline, making the catch and tiptoe on the sideline for about a 9-yard pickup. Couldn't tell for sure who made that catch.
That was a 2
Number.
Leyva. They said Leyva makes that catch for Loving, and so he's going to pick up about 9, and that makes it 3rd and 1. Ball at about the 45. Yeah, on max preps, the latest ranking, the Cardinals are number 3. Last time I looked at max preps. Loving is setting between the two polls at somewhere between 5 and 7. You know what? It may be back farther than that.
Right.
They're in the top 10.
Who's 1 and 2?
So Texaco and Santa Rosa have been kind of leapfrogging each other. And a lot of people say, how's Texaco number 1? If you look at their strength of schedule, it's the hardest strength of schedule in our division, and that's what's giving them the difference. And there's a hold, and he's going to heave it down the field. And he's got a man.
That's a flag.
And then that ball gets knocked away.
Oh, thank God that ref doesn't run fast. Because that was a flag 100% all the way. Oh, we got a hold.
Yeah, we got a hold back here, and that'll bring it all back.
I mean, we got lucky on that one, boys.
Yeah.
They'll come back to that play later on. Watch.
I didn't see anything.
The people at home are saying, tell Rosie to get it together. He put our points on the wrong side again.
I keep seeing home. That's why. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, we're not at home, bro.
I need to get rid of this glass I got up here. That's what it is.
Yeah, he'll be blaming that on
Charlie.
on Charlie here in a minute.
It is on my phone.
It's his phone. It's an Android.
Yeah.
No, it's not an Android.
Yeah, on the system, it shows us we're always the home team.
Yeah.
But when you look at the E and the L, then that'll tell you which side it is.
Right here.
Yep. So here we
Big
go.
bold letters.
1st down and 20. And up to the line is on Suarez. It wasn't Pat this time.
Coming for him.
They're going to throw it down the field. They throw it out of bounds, and that'll make it 2nd and 20. So an incomplete pass there. People at home are definitely paying attention. They're keeping us in line. They're keeping Rosie in line.
Keep Rosie in line. We're having a hard time
That's
with
why I
that.
want to come back.
Yeah, so do we have another flag? Oh, no. Just taking them a while to get set up here.
Getting ready.
So here we go. Loving back to the line of scrimmage. Trips over here toward our side to the left. 1 out wide to the right. Suarez takes the snap, looking down the field. He's trying to get around some defenders. Now he's on the run, man. The kid's got some wheels, and he's going to heave it down the field and out of bounds. And great pressure there from the Cardinals. Just trying to see who that was. It was up in there. Almost looked like Giancarlo Marquez, but I don't think that was him. I couldn't tell for sure.
You had 281 and 13 were in there.
13? So 13 is Giancarlo Marquez.
There you go. You were right.
So Marquez with some pressure. I think that was him. 81. I think that's the big young cat. That's Hacker. And so anyway, here we go. Loving back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd down and a long ways. We'll call it 20. On Suarez in the shotgun, takes the snap, looking past the whole way. He's got pressure coming after him. Oh, and they pick the pressure up, and then they throw it to a wide open receiver down the sideline that was behind everybody. And he just got overthrown just a hair.
Man, hope we don't run out of this luck, Jimmy.
That was fortunate for the Cardinals right there. As he was wide open over here with his heels on the sideline and nothing but green turf between him and the end zone.
Somebody missed something.
He was going to be like McLovin, and he was going to be loving to get in that end zone right down there. And so that's going to make it 4th and long for the Falcons, and that'll bring out the punt team, it looks like.
So I believe you're right there, Jones.
He'll be punting from his own
Trying to
25.
see who that is back to receive. I think that's Lord. Lord back there
you're
by
right.
himself. And a late substitution comes running onto the field for Loving. So Loving preparing for the snap here. They do get this kickoff. This one's going to go far over to that right side. The first punt came over here into this sideline. That one goes over to the other sideline. That ref over on that
He
side,
got there quick.
he's got some wheels.
That ball bounced once and he had it already in his hands.
The one on this side needs to go to Redbird Garage and get his wheels changed.
Maybe
But the
get
one
the
on
oil
that
changed.
side,
Maybe his alignment as well.
the one on that side has got some wheels. And so that,
And he's a lot bigger on that side too.
with 1:54 to go here in the first quarter, your score is Eunice 12, Loving 6. And here comes the Eunice offense back out onto the field. Can the Cardinals punch it in again before the quarter comes to an end? And can Melanson get that touchdown pass to tie him for number 2 in New Mexico high school football history? So
That'd
here
be
we go.
nice.
Melanson and Meek, I believe, in the backfield. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Melanson takes the snap, throws it over the left side. He's got a man. I think that's Lopez
Yes,
again,
you
as
are
he's
right.
going to push forward for about 9 yards. It'll make it 2nd and 1. He's all the way out to the 42.
That kid catches and takes 3 steps, and you guy's like 9 yards under his feet. That's crazy.
The freshman, Lucas Lopez, having a heck of a game here so far early. Melanson takes the snap, hands it to Meek right up the middle. Meek bobs, weaves. He's still on his feet. He's across midfield and down to about the 49-yard line where it'll be first down Eunice.
And Meek's having a good game as well back there, his running back.
Meek has been solid all year.
Yeah, he's the one to go to when you're in your bind, brother.
1:15 to go here in the first. Melanson and Meek again. Trips over here, one out wide to the left. Melanson looking down the field. He's got a man over there. He's got him. Lopez! Lopez into the end zone. A 50-yard touchdown pass
What a
from
pass.
Melanson
Nice.
to Lopez. And Melanson is now tied for number 2 in NMAA football history for touchdown passes in a career. What a pass to do it
Man,
on.
threw it
50-yard
right over the
pass, man.
defender. On stride, Lopez is just a beast. Melanson, what can you say about him, man? He's just a true champ.
Yep, 100%.
Yeah, I agree. And the Cardinals now lead 18-6. They're going to go for 2. They
give it
run
to
it
Jesse
right up the
Ornelas.
middle. Ornelas pushing forward, and
Man,
he's
he's
in
gonna
there.
get in there.
And Ornelas puts 2 more points on the board, and that'll make it 20-6. The Cardinals with the early lead here still in the first quarter. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Quick shout out to these sponsors. Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Public Schools, Redbird Gas, Parker Energy, NMR Pipeline LLC, Outlaw Grill, Guns Up Services, Thomas Welding, Eunice Wrecker, Redbird Garage, Cardinal Hardware, Debbie's Country Kitchen, City of Eunice, Badger Hydrovac, and the Eunice Health Clinic. Proud sponsors.
Thank you, Jackie Miller. She says whatever Charlie did with that camera a while ago worked. It took the smudge off. If Charlie keep his fingers off that lens when he's putting all this stuff
Well,
together,
It's that big old thumb he puts
he
in front
puts
of every
that
game.
thumb
Yeah.
on there.
What are you going to do, man?
It's that crusty thumb he puts up
he
there.
puts the thumbprint right on
Yeah,
the
that's
front
what
of
it is.
that. Right on the front of that screen, and so I brought some little wipies today with me,
That way everybody
specifically
can see the thumb during the whole game. That's what I'm trying to
specifically
do.
because yesterday they were saying it was smudged, and I thought I'll bring some wipies.
I was thinking someone needed to clean his glasses, but maybe they were right. Maybe they're right.
So the score's 20-6. Eunice once again hurrying back out there. The kickoff team now on the field. Loving prepared to return in the red. Eunice kickoff in the white. Here comes the kick. The same little kick
spot.
that we do right to that same spot.
Oh,
They
ball's on the
drop it
floor.
this time.
Ooh, what a
The
hit
Cardinals
there.
come diving in. There was a good hit right
Number
there.
20
Oh, you
comes
see
in,
that ball on the ground?
wipe
you get
somebody
down
out.
there.
He did. He popped, I believe that was Luis Zamora that got popped pretty good. He's probably looking at that ball thinking, I'm going to go get it. And the next thing you know, he
got hit. Yeah, he got it.
And so here comes Ansuarez and the Falcon offense back out onto the field. He's trying to see who that is beside him. Can't tell if that's Bobby. That's Allen. So you're going to hand it right up the middle to Allen. Allen pushing forward, dragging a couple of tacklers. He's going to pick up about 2. And if there's one thing defensively that the Cardinals have struggled with,
Is the run.
it's the run, power run football. And I've been surprised that Loving has tried to throw it as much as they have because, and here they go, they're back to the pass game.
Chops us up
And
sometimes.
there goes a flag that's going to be holding. And still on his feet is Suarez, and then he gets tackled by the whole team. Good gang tackling by the defense.
Our two running backs right now are Brody Allen and Ryan Lopez.
So we got a holding, looks like.
So they're going to scoot this one back unless they decline it. I would have guessed they would scoot them back.
Yeah.
Shout out to John Dean Davis, just sent me a message.
You need something towed, just give that man a call.
That's right, one of our sponsors.
Or
We
call
appreciate
his
you,
boss.
John Dean. Yeah,
Call
Maureen,
the boss.
that's
She'll
the
get it
boss.
done.
Yeah, a couple of years ago when they first started sponsoring us, you know, we were always talking about John Dean Davis, and he saw me one day and said, "Man, my wife
You
wants
better
to know."
put her name on there.
Yeah, you better put my wife's name on it because she's gonna whoop us all. And so, anyway, shout out to Maureen. And so Loving gonna catch that one, plow ahead, a good open field tackle there by the Cardinals. The catch was made by Ryder Gonzalez of Loving, and he picks up about 13, 14 yards. It's going to be third. We'll call it a long 6. And the quarter comes to an end. Your score, Eunice 20, Loving 6. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
Did you know that Cardinal Hardware isn't just your ordinary hardware store? They're your one-stop destination for all your hardware needs. As the sole hardware store in town, they take pride in being locally owned and operated, serving the community with dedication and care. Cardinal Hardware is fully stocked with all the essentials you need, ensuring you can find everything you're looking for right in Eunice. Cardinal Hardware in Eunice, another proud sponsor of all Lee County sports and academics. Thomas Welding, precision, strength, reliability. Located at 3529 North Del Paso Hobbs, Thomas Welding is your trusted partner for top quality welding and industrial services. They specialize in carbon and stainless welding, operate an ASME-R stamp code shop, and provide roustabout services, dirt work, equipment rental, sandblasting, and coating. Owned and operated by Justin Thomas, who says we take pride in serving our community and are a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. For expert craftsmanship and dependable service, call Thomas Welding today.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports here live in Loving for a District 3 2A matchup. And
Where'd it go? Put his District 3.
My phone or my pen, I threw it up here.
It disappeared.
And that sucker just
Don't go unplug something. We'll really be in the bind.
I'm throwing it up
Here, let
now.
me get I got another one. That'll be all right. Don't pull out that, Charlie. Charlie's losing it. He's going to
And we just lost a play in front of us.
Yeah.
Did you get that at least, Charlie?
I got it. I mean, yeah. Pretty much.
Did we have a play go on?
There's
while
a
I was
flag on
chasing?
the field.
Oh, okay. I was chasing my pen.
No, I had it. Man, don't worry.
You got it? You got it?
Camera going on.
You got the camera on it?
Got the smudge off and good to go.
So they're going to scoot Loving back here. And I was chasing my pen. I got a little excited when I went to pick my pen up and hung up on the corner and then went flying through the air and landed over there. And anyway, we got it back now. We're in business.
So we declined. And
yes, we did. So it's going to be fourth and a long 6, and it looks like the punt team comes on. At some point, you'll expect possibly a fake.
Yeah, something.
Because the one thing about this Cardinal offense, they're not easy to stop, and you don't want to keep giving them the ball.
No. No, and they get out ahead, they really start rolling.
So 4th and 6, Loving in the punt formation, takes the snap. They do punt it. It's a low line drive straight toward the sideline, and we're going to let it
go as
roll.
far as we can, man.
Golly, we just let that thing skip like 25, 30 yards.
Yeah.
I wonder if they were instructed to do that.
Maybe.
Because that was playable, right?
Oh, yeah. It was a low line drive. I mean, you can scoop that up like a shortstop does a ground ball and take off running, but we stood and watched, and so it is what it is. The Cardinal offense will come. And they're back about the 32, 33-ish. See where they put it. Yeah, about the 33. And so the offense is on the field. Trips to the left, 2 to the right. Melanson in the backfield all by himself. He's going to take the snap, looking down the field, 3-man rush. Melanson pushes forward. The young man does have wheels. He don't use them very often, but here he goes. He's going to turn the corner, headed down the left side, and then gets driven down by a couple of Falcons. He pops right back up, and he picks up about 25, 30 yards.
I
A beautiful job by the receivers turning back and blocking for him to get them extra yards.
You know, and Supton, because of Melanson's arm, we don't talk about his legs. The young man's a state champion sprinter on the track.
He was our leading rusher for the first 3 or 4 games. 2 or 3 games.
Yeah, he's no joke. He can run. You go watch him on the state track meet.
Regular Bo Jackson out there.
It ain't no joke. And so Melanson back in the shotgun. Takes the snap. He's got Meek to his right. He rolls to his right. He throws a rocket over to the sideline, making the catch and picking up about 3. Couldn't tell for sure who that was because I can't see that far and I'm old. And so they said on Suarez with the tackle and Hasiel with the catch. He picks up about 3. It'll make it 2nd and 7. Melanson in the backfield. He's going to have Meek to his left. He's in the shotgun. Going to rotate one over, which is either Jesse or Hasi. Now we've got 2 or 3 to the left.
That's
and they're going to throw it right out to that right side, a little hitch pattern and twisting, reaching for that first down.
Did he get it?
They're not going to give it to him. He's going to be about 6 inches shy, maybe a foot, depending on the spot, left or right foot.
About 12 inches short.
There you go, about that far. 11:20 remaining here in the first half. The Cardinals lead 20-6, and they're knocking at the door again. It's 3rd and 1. They're going to hand it to Meek right up the middle. He's got the first and then some.
He hit that guy.
He drives all the way to about the 26-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 Eunice, and they are knocking at the door again.
Meek loves that contact out there, don't he?
You're going to tackle me, but you're going to remember it in the morning.
So here we go. Meek and Melanson. Trips over here to the left, one to the right. They fake the handoff to Meek, and then Melanson doing more running today than he's used to doing. He's going to turn the corner, and he's going to stroll into the end zone. 26 yards for the speedster quarterback Melanson as he strolls into the end zone for 6.
Like on a Sunday afternoon, I was just cruising, ain't he?
Yes, sir. So Elijah Melanson doing big things here. Had the NMAA interviewing him this week about approaching that 10,000 passing yards in his career. Also got, I saw some post about a scholarship offer, probably one of numerous this week. Melanson in the backfield, takes the snap. Now he's going to roll to his right. He's looking into the end zone. He's got a couple of people back there, and he throws one in, and it falls the turf. And so not caught back there in the back, and that'll make it 26-6. Your Cardinals lead here with 10:45 to go in the first half. Eunice 26, Loving 6. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
Shout out to our sponsors: Thomas Welding, Eunice Wrecker, Redbird Garage, Cardinal Hardware, Debbie's Country Kitchen, City of Eunice, Badger Hydrovac, Eunice Health Clinic, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Public Schools, Redbird Gas, Parker Energy, NMR Pipeline LLC, Outlaw Grill, and Guns Up Services.
I don't know if that reflection's going to come out on the camera.
Yeah, the Cardinals here with a 20-point lead early in the second quarter. And, just offensively.
Looking sharp, aren't we?
Yeah.
I mean, we look like we.
And the first couple of series didn't look like they were clicking, but now we're doing what we do. And like I said, this Cardinal offense, for the teams, in my opinion, the teams that are going to beat us this year, if anybody beats us as we proceed through district, it's going to be teams that can do 2 things. 1, outscore us, and 2, slow the offense down.
Right.
And, this team can just put up points. I mean, they put up 88 on a Morton, Texas team just a few weeks ago. They've scored over 50 in pretty much every game except St. Mike's. And St. Mike's is no joke.
That's a real deal, brother.
And there's Leyva going to get dropped down about the 31, maybe the 32-yard line for Loving. Yes, that St. Mike's team, people don't understand the quality.
Sorry, y'all. Talking about quality.
Charlie's throwing the camera around over there.
You used the wrong word at that moment, right?
Yeah. To tighten something up here.
And they don't understand the quality of that team. I mean, that team's going around thumping people by 50 like Albuquerque Academy and some of those 5 and 6A Albuquerque schools. And so, they're tough. And so this Eunice team, when they're clicking on all cylinders, is pretty salty. But anyway, still a lot of football to be played. They're going to throw it right down the middle, a nice little slant
nice
pattern,
pass.
and they're going to push forward.
Get them a first down.
This is going to be real close. Yeah, they are going to spot it for a first down. It'll be 1st and 10. We've got a Falcon down there in the center of the play. Coaching staff going to run out there and check him out.
Just a little slow getting
And
up.
he's the one who caught the ball, right?
I don't know. I couldn't tell for sure. Is that the same young man that came off with a hurt knee earlier?
No, he's still on the bench.
Okay.
That's Leva.
So Leva now comes off limping. And so, anyway, he looks at the closer he got to the sideline, the more he almost looked like he was walking normal, but he's going to sit down, I think. So, thoughts and prayers with that young man.
Yes.
He is going to take a seat.
Maybe some cramps.
It almost looks like that's what they're doing is the cramping maneuver on him. Either that or they've been watching WWE and they're going to put him in the
Some kind of hold.
Richard Miyagi move out there, right?
10-12 to go here in the first half, 26-6. Ansuarez takes the snap, and the ball is on the turf. Ansuarez jumps back on it.
Man.
They were running that little run-play option, and the running back
Didn't get the option.
didn't think he was going to get it, and the
option
quarterback was trying to
get on
give
that
it to
ball.
him. And so the ball ended up on the turf. Fortunately for Loving, Ansuarez was the quickest man to it, and it'll make it 2nd. We'll call it 12. Ball about the 40-yard line. Trips to the right. Ansuarez takes the snap. He's got pressure.
A lot of pressure on him.
He's going to roll out of the pressure, and he throws a perfect pass on the run across his body. A good pass there by
nice.
Ansuarez.
That'll be another first down.
Definitely a good pass there. He was
Talk
on the
about bailing him out
run.
of trouble right
a
there.
lot of pressure on Suarez. Continues to impress back there in the quarterback position. And can this Cardinal defense tighten back up again and shut this Falcon offense down? We will see. Here's going to hand it off right up the middle, and the Cardinals going to plow forward. I believe that was Jones right there in the middle that hit him right at the line of scrimmage. After the first touch, they do push forward and pick up about probably 4 and make it 2nd and 6. Allen, the running back there, sitting beside Ansuarez, who's in the shotgun, trips to the right. He's looking right the whole way. He's under some pressure again. Ansuarez has got some wheels. They're trying to chase him down, and he's going to stop on a dime, twist it back in.
They thought he was going out, so they let up.
Yeah, he was headed for the sidelines. You could tell Meek thought he was going to go ahead and run out. And then Ansuarez said, not so fast, and he threw on the brakes and turned it back and kept it in and picked up about 4 or 5 more. It's going to make it 3rd and less than a yard. 8:15 to go here in the first half.
Meek's going to be tired chasing that quarterback all day and running the ball.
Yes.
That poor guy.
Suarez has got some wheels. They're going to hand it right up the middle. The Cardinals hit him 2 yards deep in the backfield and then went to his knees, and he drags forward. And that's Giancarlo Marquez, I believe, again. If that's who I'm seeing, I think that's 13.
Not going to mark him.
No, he didn't get a first down there.
So they drag him down, and right at the claw, or right at the marker, they're going to mark him short about a foot, I think. Or are they measuring? They are going to measure, huh?
Looks like they're going to do it.
Yeah, they are going to measure. So here comes the chain gang out on the field, and we'll see what we've got. It's either going to be 4th and short or 1st and 10. And it's going to be close.
That ref stands right in front of us, right? Oh, it's
And it is going to be 1st down. So the nose of the football sticking just past the little marker there, and so it'll be 1st and 10 for Loving as they continue this long drive here.
Now, this has been probably their best drive so far.
Yeah, for sure. Can the Cardinal defense tighten the screws and stop this Loving offense? That's been the question. Yep. There was a question when we got here today. And so there's Ansuarez. He's going to fake the handoff, then takes off up the middle, and a great one-arm tackle there. I think that's Giancarlo Marquez having a heck of a game. Omar and Lizette, you better make that man some tacos when he gets home. If y'all don't, my wife will come over and she'll make him some tacos. And, man, where you been all my life, Giancarlo Marquez?
He's very fast off the line.
Yes, he is. doing big things there.
Dropped about what?
And
Yard,
he's a
yard
youngster
and a
as
half?
well,
Yes,
just
he
a
is.
sophomore. So here we go. Pushing forward. Giancarlo
Look at that, he's
Marquez
in his
after
face
him
again.
and he gets a hand on him.
Turn
And
around.
Marquez
Almost
pressuring the
intercepted that.
quarterback. And the throw almost hit the defender in the back.
Yes.
If he'd
Well, when
turned
Mar-
around, he'd have had it.
When he put his hands up, I thought he was going to block it down. too.
Yes. Giancarlo Marquez having one heck of a quarter here.
Where's he been at your whole life?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they've just put him in or if he's been out there this whole time and he's just kind of
Just tuned it up.
figured it out. But all
Hey,
of a
when the
sudden,
light comes on, sometimes it
it's
really
on.
comes on.
I tell people stories about Ovi all the time and how the light came on with him one play, and it was like from that point forward, it was a new Ovi. And there's a drop
Oh,
pass
man.
right in the middle on Suarez, put it right where he needed to.
He's hitting the receivers. They just ain't catching it.
Yes.
So this is going to be fourth. I imagine they're going to probably go for it
Oh
here.
yeah, down here they will.
Unless
They got a boomer that can
Yeah.
kick it.
Oh, we do.
And
He said,
so
we do. The young man said, we do.
Inside reporters. Radio let us know.
it is very possible. Was a couple of years ago we were playing Tularosa, and Tularosa had that kid that kicked like a 65-yard
yeah.
field goal in the middle of the game, and we were all sitting here going, "There's no way!" And he boomed it.
Oh, they go, yeah.
So here we go, going for it on Suarez, back to pass. He's got some pressure.
A lot of pressure.
Marquez was getting after him, and here coming from the backside is Meek, and Meek drags him down. Marquez had him hemmed up on this side where he couldn't turn the corner, and Meek caught him from the back,
Yep, kept him contained.
drags him down. Meek and Marquez doing work.
Good combination out there, those two,
Man, I'm telling you, got them both playing kind of that walked-up linebacker on each end, and they're trying to contain on Suarez. You can tell that's the game plan. Keep him in the pocket. 26-6, 6:50 to go here in the first half, and here comes the Eunice offense back out onto the field. Melanson in the backfield all by himself. Trips right, two to the left. Melanson takes the snap, looking right down the field.
Wide open is
fires
Meek.
a-
Oh,
and he
just overthrew him a little bit.
just overthrew him. And you know what's crazy is he threw that about 35, 40 yards, and that ball never got about 10 foot off the ground,
that
if that.
That was a bullet.
And the kid's just physically gifted. He can run, he can throw the ball, he's smart.
He's our punter, too.
He is. He does a lot of different things, and just a good, humble kid. You know, shoot, I'm glad God didn't gift me with all that, because I'd have probably been out there telling everybody about it. Where this young man is,
You do it anyways.
that young man is something else.
We've
He's
been
just a
neighbors
great
with
kid.
him for years, and he's always been a good kid.
Meek right up the middle. He's going to pick up about
That was
3.
Ornelas.
Oh, is it Ornelas?
Yeah, they gave Meek a little break.
Okay.
They're trying to give him a touchdown in the middle, but he just overthrew it.
That's Jesse Ornelas.
Yes, sir.
So Ornelas out there now, and he's still back there. So it's Ornelas, and you know what throws me off about Ornelas and Meek is one's 2 and one's 5, and
yes.
then those block
I
numbers,
agree with you.
whew, they look similar. Throwing that one right down the middle across his body was Melanson, still pushing
to
forward.
Garcia.
And Garcia with a big gain right down the middle as Melanson put it on him. He threw a rocket right to Garcia. And so a big gain for the Cardinals. Is that a...
What?
Oh, no, there they go. They stopped everything for a minute, but now they're blowing the whistle and
Because they're
saying
moving the
go.
chain gang.
So here we go. 1st and 10. Ball spotted about the 36-yard line. Shout out to the Hood Rats and Saul Rascon. Number 79.
Hood rat.
Jared Rascon. We appreciate you. So here we go. Pushing right up the middle is Ornelas, right? Or is that Mink again this time? I think it's going to be Ornelas when he gets up off the pile.
No, that's
That's
Meek.
Meek again.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, see, they pulled the
They
whoop
switch
de do
'em.
on us. The old switch.
You know, Jesse's out there as well. They've done that too.
I've got the two backs, one on each side. Ornelas now trots off the field, and the
Garcia comes in.
receiver comes back in out there. Oh, no, he's going back to the backfield. No. So Melanson will be in the backfield by himself, trips over to the right, 2 over here to the left. Melanson in the shotgun. It's 2nd. We'll call it 5. He throws it down the field over here to Lopez. Lopez gets hit, stays on his feet, spins back to the outside, and he's headed for the end zone. Lucas Lopez, the freshman.
He's on fire,
The
boy.
freshman has 3 touchdowns.
And that's a passing touchdown. So that's,
He got hit. Then go down. Get off me, boys.
And that touchdown pass puts Melanson in the number 2 spot all by himself for touchdown passes in a career, Elijah Melanson, now the number 2 touchdown passer in New Mexico high school football history.
They got Jones back up in there. He's going to be the runner.
Tyson Jones in the backfield.
Boom.
He passes forward, and there he goes.
Are you
That
not gonna
2-point
stop
conversion was brought to you by Redbird Garage as he plowed forward, changed everybody's oil, and knocked it into the end zone.
Maybe knock the oil out of them.
Yes. So the Cardinals now lead with 5 minutes to go in the first half, 32-6. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
Quick shout out to these sponsors again: Thomas Welding, Eunice Wrecker, Redbird Garage, Cardinal Hardware, Debbie's Country Kitchen, City of Eunice, Badger Hydrovac, Eunice Health Clinic, Guns Up Services, Outlaw Grill, NMR Pipeline LLC, Parker Energy, Redbird Gas, Eunice Public Schools, and Eunice Pump and Supply.
So the Cardinals, a commanding lead here midway through the second quarter. They lead against the Loving Falcons, and you know, just like we talked about in the pregame, it's that Cardinal offense that we expect to come out and put up big numbers. I mean, they're averaging over 50 a game. They've put up 88 this year, so you expect that. The question coming in: can the defense slow this Falcon offense down, who puts up big numbers for the most part this season as well?
So far they have this half.
And so far the defense has been able to do that. Can they continue it? We'll see. Especially at halftime, if either side can make adjustments.
They can finish it beforehand.
Well, yeah. Yeah, that is true. So 34-6 is your score. The Cardinals ready to kick off. And here comes the kick. It's that little floater over into the corner. The ball hits the turf, bounces around. Loving going to pick it up. Now they're going to push it up the sideline, still on their feet, all the way across the 35 out to about the 37. It'll be at the 37-yard line.
Ryder Gonzalez was the guy that returned the ball there for the Loving
Ryder
Falcons.
Gonzalez. Riders on the field. 4:55. Yep. We got our resident field reporter that keeps us updated here, and we greatly appreciate him. He's getting us some good info. He said that Gonzalez is the fastest young man on this Falcon team, and there's the quarterback under pressure again, turning the corner, now trying to find somewhere to go with it. He throws it down the field.
Where's the flag on that?
And I don't think so. You got two people shoulder to shoulder, both going for the ball. I don't think that's a flag.
Both looking at it.
Yeah. Yeah, and so the ball finds the turf, and there's no flags. And you know, when you're shoulder to shoulder like that, that's what you're taught to do. Yeah, I mean,
our field reporter can drink some of that Gatorade too. He got like 3-4 bottles over here drinking.
This kid over here?
Yeah, he's knocking them out. He's a Gatorade drink, a Powerade.
They smell kind of strong. You don't want to take away from that
Powerade drinking individual. Who's that?
That is Jesus.
Jesus. Like Jesus?
Yes.
He was.
He said yes.
Yes. There's the snap on Suarez in the backfield, looking down the
Meek
field. He's under
got
pressure
it.
again, and he's going to go down as they drop him down at about the 25-yard line. No, that's the 30. And so this Cardinal defense has come to play here today. They are taking care of business.
Taking care of business.
Trying to look and see where they've got everybody lined up. I see Jones right there in the middle at that middle linebacker
Jones
position.
is easy to spot.
He's got that 54 jersey, looking like his idol. Brian Urlacher, not me, of course. And back at Suarez. Oh, he's bobbing, he's weaving. They're trying to hang on to him, and they do.
That's on Meek, man.
They
One
drag
hand,
him
drink him
down. Meek had a one finger on him. His jersey was all stretched out, and he's able to pull him down. Meek doing work in the backfield. Meek may be the state sack leader when this game's over because he's already got about
3 or
4.
4
Yeah. So 34-6 is your score.
And 4th down, punt team's got to come out here.
Here they come. You got to expect at some point, no matter how far it is, you got to expect them to try something. I mean, you keep putting the Eunice Cardinal offense on the field, and it's probably not going to go well. Yeah. And so whether the Cardinals have to go 70 or whether they got to go 20,
They're going to go.
Yeah.
they're gonna try to push it. And so at some point this one's a little farther than I'd probably take a shot, but some of those 4th and 8s or 9s, you're going to have to start seeing them take some shots here, I think. So
it's going to get out of hand pretty quick.
the little youth Eunice Cardinal football team, the YFL or whatever they call it now, will be playing tomorrow in Kermit, Texas. And my grandson's little group, Jason, they are undefeated on the year. Hobbs has 2 different teams. They played one Hobbs team last week. A shout out to Jace. He had 4 touchdowns, an interception, and they beat one Hobbs group. The Hobbs group that they're playing tomorrow is undefeated and tough as nails. And once again, the game will be in Kermit. So
That young
Is he
man
playing
can't
tackle or
help but
flag?
be an athlete, Jimmy.
he's got some genetics, and they're not from me.
Well,
But,
they're all the way down the line there.
here comes the punt team, taking the snap, kicking it away. It's kicked over to the
Lord.
sideline of Eunice,
I think you got it to the
almost back to the original line of scrimmage.
first.
And so the Cardinals will take over about the 36-yard line. The offense will come soaring back out onto the field. Those little ones, man, I stuck around after Jason them finished last week, and I watched our, I think it's 3rd and 4th grade, the tackle full pads group. And, man, I'm sure there's a bunch of great kids out there, but Manuel Soriano's little boy
He's a beast,
was
ain't he?
breaking ankles and making people bob and weave and
He's
fall all
embarrassing
over
kids, ain't he?
themselves. And they were playing one of the Hobbs teams, and the little Soriano kid was running circles around him, and he's like chest high to most of those kids. He's
Yeah.
not very big, but boy, he can
Run
flat out
between their
play.
legs.
And that group beat one of the Hobbs teams as well. And so, man, I wish I had all of those kids and their names and more, but I knew the little Soriano kid was doing work. So here we go, man in motion. Melanson takes the snap, hands it to Meek. Meek's going to bounce it over to the right side, pushing forward. He's going to pick up about 2 before he gets drugged down, depending on the spot. And it's going to make it 3rd down and probably 6.
Yeah, long.
And so Eunice, a couple of little run plays here. And now Melanson and Meek in the backfield.
Set up to throw to Lopez over here on our
2 to
side.
the right, 2 to the left. Melanson takes the snap, looking down the field.
There he is.
He's got a
There
man in
he
the
is.
middle, and they throw it right to him. Making the catch is Lord. He's bobbing and weaving.
On
Can I
his
get a
feet,
witness? The Lord giveth, and the Lord is taketh us away. He's trying to part
push
the
him.
sea and push forward. Can the Lord get us to the Holy Land?
He
And
got
they
pretty
blow him
close.
down about 5
Why did you
yards
blow the
short.
whistle so soon?
Still moving, I thought. And so he's all the way
What was all that
down
about?
right to the 5-yard line. Lord
Wanted that
dragging people
touchdown,
with
man.
him.
Yeah, 1st and goal.
It's 34-6, 2:39 to go here in the first half. Melanson and Meek in the backfield. Man in motion is Lord. They're going to pitch it to Lord. He's trying to turn the corner and plow in, and he does. And Lord with a 6-yard touchdown pass, and the Lord delivereth right there to the Holy Land, right where it says loving in the end zone. Eunice now leads 40-6. 2:31 to go in the first half.
It's quiet up here.
Yeah.
And that's real quiet.
I start writing and it gets quiet.
Eunice
So
getting lined up to go for 2.
Eunice on that right hash. They're going to set up over there. They've got Melanson in the backfield. He's got 3 over here to his left, 1 out wide to the right. And I think that's Meek sitting there beside him.
I believe you're right.
He's going to take the snap. He's looking over to the right side,
fade
going to throw
away.
the fade pattern up in the corner, and it's going to
Yeah.
get knocked down, finds the ground, and that'll make the score Eunice 40, Loving 6. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
Shout out to these sponsors: Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Public Schools, Redbird Gas, Parker Energy, NMR Pipeline LLC,
Which one?
Outlaw Grill, Guns Up Services, Thomas Welding, Eunice Wrecker, Redbird Garage, Cardinal Hardware, Debbie's Country Kitchen, City of Eunice, Badger Hydrovac, and the Eunice Health Clinic.
So the Eunice Cardinals here pushing that lead out. They now lead by 34 points. And now you got to think the goal starts to be that 5-0. And, the interesting thing about it, Eunice had a bye last week. They've got a bye next week.
Plenty healthy going into the rest of the.
If they could get out of this one early, I don't know whether that's good, bad. The only thing is, and I know he doesn't care, I can guarantee you, but for Melanson, that hurts his chase up to those, top 2 stats.
It hurts us,
yes.
not him.
Yeah.
We want it for him.
Yeah, he doesn't care at all, but I guarantee you there's a whole bunch of us sitting back thinking that we'd like to see that. I mean, it's no different than when you were watching Alina Rodriguez last year shooting three-pointers. You have that same sort of hunger for Melanson, whether he has the hunger. Now, the one thing I've always known about kids like that, one of the reasons why he's so good is because he has that tiger in him, and whether he wants to admit it, whether his family wants to admit it or not,
it's in him.
He those kids that have that dog in them, they want that.
They stand out and they do what they do.
They will step out there with pride and hold their head high and say, "This is what I do, and it's for everyone else." But deep down inside, they've got that competitive dog in them to get out there and say, yeah, but I'm about to go get it.
Yep.
And that's what makes those kids who they are. And, anyway, so here we go, taking the snap, throwing it over here to the right side. I believe that's Brody Allen. He's trying to turn the corner. He's going to get drug out after he picks up about 4.
Some long 4 yards, right?
It was. So the junior Allen gets drugged down. All of that running, they're going to spot him with about a 3-yard pickup now. I try to call it like I see it. I thought they kind of shafted him out of a couple of yards there. It's 2nd. We'll call it 7. Answat is back in the backfield in the shotgun. Does the little leg kick to tell people to move. He takes the snap. He's looking down the field. He's going to throw it over to that left side. He's got a man, and it goes in his hands and out of his hands.
Man.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Yeah, he had his man beat over there, and that ball just wrong place. It was in the hands. And so score, Texaco 35, Jal 0 at the half. So Texaco putting it on Jal here in the first half of that football game. Are they playing in Jal or in Texaco?
Texaco.
In Texaco, all right. So that's an important one in this district as well. Taking the snap is on Suarez. He's got a lot of pressure, and he gets through it. He parted the sea and runs over to the left side. He's got a whole crew of Eunice Cardinals chasing him. And they drag him to the ground, but not before he gets a first down.
I like them Cardinals. They were persistent to get him, huh?
Yes.
Unfortunately, he's a senior.
And so 2:04 to go here in the first half. The clock continues to tick down under 2 minutes. 40-6 is your score. On Suarez and Allen in the backfield. Takes the snap, rolls to his right, looking down the field. He's got a man out here. He throws it to him. It bounces around. Oh!
In and out of the hands, number 6.
Yes.
Eunice Cardinals.
Yes, 6 is Zamora.
Yep.
Zamora, it hit Zamora right in the hands. It bounced out of his hands and then was like right above his helmet. And he was looking around trying to figure out where it went, and then it fell down in front of him. It was a good break for the Falcons.
Yep.
If you're a Falcon fan, you're like, whew, got away with one there. Charlie sliding that camera around over here. He's going back and forth. He's doing his own zoom.
I'll just zoom out all over the place.
Taking the snap is on Suarez.
Look at all that pressure by the Eunice Cardinals.
Pushing over to his left side. He breaks it out. And now he's just going to step out of bounds.
Oh, and he flops out there, huh?
And so he's going to be right at the 50-yard line. You know, the hard thing about stuff like that, you can tell he's talking to the official there, but he got hit right as he was going out of bounds, there's no doubt. But earlier, if you remember, he was running to this right side, and he slowed up like he was going to go out, and Meek let up, and he slammed on the brakes and cut back to the middle and picked up like another 10 yards. So that time Meek said,
I'm going to go to the whistle,
I'm
bro.
going. And
I
so
got in trouble last time I coached. I'm not stopping this time.
Meek hit him that time as he's going out of bounds, which probably is like, oh, that's a little much. But, you know, when you've got a kid that's as shifty as Ansuarez and can turn and
Like right there?
yes, you've got to do
Like
those
that
things.
move.
And here he goes down the middle, and he's going to pick up about 10 and a first down as he's all the way down inside the 41 to about the 40.
I think he has about 120
Today?
like that.
So he's down to about the 41-yard line. And so here we go. He's got 3 to the left, 1 out here to the right. He fires it, and that's going to be
Little hot,
onto
too
the
hot to
ground,
handle.
and no catch there. So it'll make it 2nd and 10 at about the 41. Man, you can I can remember when you would come here and you know the oil and gas that was happening was all over toward Eunice
Yes.
and Jow.
Yeah.
Now you can stand here and see
see
it.
it.
It looks
On the
like a
horizon.
city out across
Looks like
there
a
with
major
the
city.
lights. Yes, it does. Running right up the middle is Allen. He gets met by a host of Cardinals, and they're going to drag him to the ground.
You can also see in the traffic coming over here.
Oh, yeah.
Brody Allen will not let
That's
that take him down.
That's Jones that comes through there, as well as I think that's number 53. So Jones had one leg, 5'3", which is Maldonado had another leg, and then a couple other guys grabbed the shoulder and
hanging
they
on for
throw
dear
him down
life.
for a 1-yard loss. It's 3rd and 11. So Ansuarez in the backfield, trips to the left, 1 to the right. Ansuarez takes the snap, looking down the field. He's got a man going down the middle. He's going to throw it to him. He's got him.
Oh,
and it's
intercepted
picked
by
off
Melanson.
by Melanson, who's not only quarterbacking, now he's picking off
Oh.
passes. And I tell you what, it's impressive to see that kid, Ryder Gonzalez,
Yep, they
drag
got
him
him.
down from behind, because you don't see many people catch Melanson when he gets into open field like
at
that.
all.
And Gonzalez was able to save a touchdown, because if Melanson gets around him, he's going to race these sidelines.
And he would have been gone.
Yes.
Gonzalez is pretty quick.
So 40-6 is your score. The clock shows 26 seconds remaining. Can the Cardinals punch it in the end zone
We get these
again
3 plays
here?
in here.
Don't try.
Melanson in the backfield, 2 to the right, 2 to the left. Melanson takes a snap, throws it over here to the left side. That's the
Lopez.
freshman Lopez, who's had a heck of a first half. 3 touchdowns to that young man in the first half. The Cardinals going to take a timeout. And so it's now with 17 seconds to go. It's going to be 2nd and about 4, and the ball's going to be about the 31-yard line.
I think they're going to put together a long play.
Yeah, they throw that quick one a lot of times to try to get those defenders up on their toes, pushing up on them,
right.
so that the next time they can
No hesitation, move and take
you
off.
know,
Yep.
do the little hezzy and throw it over their heads. And so the both teams hanging out over on the sideline. Want to shout out to just some of those folks that make this broadcast possible. Brett and Penny Parker got out of work a little early today, had a jury trial that pled out, and went and met Chloe and the fam out at the golf course, played a few rounds. Brett and Penny out there working their tail off. Parker Energy Services and all that crew, we appreciate them. Bo and Jenny, that whole group that makes that place click. It's just neat to have that, and especially the quality that we have out there.
Always
Yeah,
doing
especially the
Yeah.
quality. There you go.
So shout out to them. Melanson takes the snap, throws that little quick. They're going to try the little pitch play. They pitch it up, and he should have just ran out of bounds and
Yeah.
stopped the clock, but he ducked his shoulder and pushed forward. And that was lowered, and now we, like 4, 5, 6 seconds later, we called the timeout.
I think he was going to.
So one more play.
If he'd have just
4
went ahead and
seconds.
stepped out, we'd have
Yeah.
stopped the clock. But he tried to duck and push it through and pick up some more yards. It was a good play, just kind of a slow
Yeah,
design.
slow to
and it's too
develop.
congested in this area
Yes.
too. So
Yeah,
we'll see what they got up.
playing from that left hash, and you're throwing to the left
Left
side.
hand,
It's
yeah, it's-
everybody's over here. So anyway, it's going to be a 1st and 10. The ball's right at the 40-yard line, only 60 yards away from the end zone.
Only.
And and 4 seconds to go here in the first half. Reminder, at the half, we will recognize our Eunice Public School Employee Spotlight recipient, another good one. You know, I was away and busy last weekend and most of the week. So you folks that get these awards, some of you got to remind me, because I don't see all of you like I used to. You got to remind me so I can get you your gift cards from Johnny and Outlaw Grill. I've got them. I just got to get them to you. Melanson takes the snap, looking down the field. He's going to heave it into the air. He's got a man. Oh, and the ball goes off the helmet of the defender, finds the turf, and there's a flag over here, and they're going to decline it. So with that said, at the end of the first half, your score, Eunice 40, Loving 6. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports. Shout out to those sponsors once, Charlie, and then I'll be ready for my...
Eunice Pump and Supply, Nogelmeyer and Matthews, Eunice Public Schools, Mr. Hatch, and all the crew, Redbird Gas, Bart Parker, Parker Energy, Brett and Penny, as you just mentioned, do a lot of stuff for the community, the golf cars, NMR Pipeline LLC, Mr. Dale Bettis, Stacy Pop, Outlaw Grill, Johnny Robertson, Guns Up Services, Thompson Family, Thomas Welding, Justin Thomas, Eunice Record, John Dean and Maureen Davis, Redbird Garage, Josh and Erica Jones, Cardinal Hardware, Davis and Myers Family, Debbie's Country Kitchen, Miss Debbie. I'm going to probably run down there in the morning for a little bite. Eunice, City of Eunice, Mayor Billy Hobbs, Sharon Cummings and the whole crew, Badger Hydrovac, Shane Williams, and Eunice Health Clinic, Brian and Candida, and all their staff.
Hey, and before we go over our Eunice Public School Employee Spotlight, I just want to apologize. I just got like 12 messages that just popped up on my phone. I don't know why, but some of these I can tell were sent 20, 30 plus minutes ago, and they all just boom right just now. I don't know if I'm having a tough time with the signal in here or what, but just all of a sudden I got those messages. So anyway, with that said, each week our broadcast recognizes the amazing men and women that make the Eunice Public Schools the greatest public school system in New Mexico. Tonight we recognize another one of those awesome people. Passion, dedication, kindness, caring, spiritual. This amazing person is all of those things and then some. Trials and tribulations. She has faced some of the toughest of anyone I know. However, you'd never know that when you see her on campus. Friendly, greets everyone with a smile, always willing to help, and truly in it for the kids and to serve her community, basically. Just a true servant heart. Some claim the phrase, it's all about the kids, while their actions reflect something totally and completely different. Some, especially those that are busy, often appear stressed, irritated, like they've got too much on their plate. I know this young lady's busy, but she never looks that way. She's all about kids. She's always been kind. She's always caring to everyone that I've seen her interact with, and I interact with her almost every single day. I've never seen her look or act like she's having a rough day, even when I know she has faced some tough challenges. Her demeanor at the Eunice schools is always positive. I've never once had a negative interaction or encounter with her, and I've never seen anybody that has. I've watched her console upset children. I've watched her help parents. I've watched her help staff. She's a helper. She truly cares. This week, when I was talking to a couple of Eunice staffers about a possible person to recognize, her name was the first out of the mouths of multiple people. And as soon as the first person said it, I was like, you are absolutely right. It is a complete no-brainer. Tonight, we spotlight Miss Ruby Valeriano, a kind soul. She loves the Lord, and she's not quiet about it. She makes him proud each day with her actions, and she's just a truly servant heart and just a kind soul. She treats people how she wants to be treated, and she definitely does unto others. This week's Outlaw Grill Eunice Public School Employee Spotlight recipient is Miss Ruby Valeriano.
Nice.
Ruby, Johnny Robertson, and Outlaw Grill wants you to enjoy a meal on them. Thanks, Outlaw Grill and Johnny, and thank you, Ruby, for being awesome. We greatly appreciate you. Man, I go up that elementary almost every day now that my wife's not there. I'm taking Brandon lunch, and she's busy. She's got things going, but just always positive.
Yep.
I've never seen her appear upset or frustrated, and maybe she is, I don't know. But when I walk in, man, she's just always so pleasant
With a
to
smile
deal with.
on your face, right?
And so thank you, Ruby. We greatly appreciate you. This week, I will see you. I know I will. I will get you your Outlaw gift card. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you, Outlaw. Get on down and support those businesses that do things like this for our community. We appreciate you. And support people like Ruby who make our schools great.
Yep.
Thank you, Ruby.
Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations, Ruby. Keep up the good work.
And with that said, we will step away. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
Around here, we work hard on the field, in the classroom, and in life. And companies like Parker Energy, they're in our corner. Since 2006, they've delivered expert transport, pump truck, back truck, and disposal services. But more than that, they've supported us, our schools, our sports, our future. Thanks, Parker Energy, for showing up and believing in what we can do.
Eunice Municipal Schools is proud to serve their students and community every single day. From kindergarten to high school, Eunice Schools has stood strong, delivering quality education, building resilience, and shaping tomorrow's leaders. This year, Eunice Schools is focused on more growth, more learning, and more Eunice pride because Eunice is on the move and the schools aren't slowing down. To the students, families, staff, and the entire Eunice community, thank you for being a part of something special. Let's make this year one to remember. For over 25 years, Eunice Pump and Supply has been more than just a business. They've been a part of the heartbeat of Eunice. From the oil fields to the classrooms, Eunice Pump and Supply is all in backing the athletes, cheering on scholars, and investing in the future of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply takes pride in their hardworking team, their dedication to excellence, and most of all, the youth. Visit Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, and now proudly serving Lovington at 321 North Main. Your hometown partner and a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, local, loyal, and proud to serve. This message is fired up and fueled by Redbird LP Gas Company. Bart Parker, class of 71 and proud state champ in both basketball and baseball, and the whole awesome crew at Redbird are cheering loud for the Eunice Cardinals. Whether it's academics or athletics, Redbird knows you're giving it your all, and Redbird sees your determination. Balancing books and the ball field isn't easy, but you're doing it with heart, hustle, and pride. Redbird is proud of you, Cardinals. Keep soaring. From Bart Parker and the Redbird crew, behind you all the way. Go Redbirds! Outlaw Grill, the perfect spot for family dinners and date nights. Craving something extraordinary? Outlaw Grill serves up delicious fire-grilled steaks, fresh seafood, and authentic Italian pasta, flavors you won't find anywhere else. Dine in or call ahead for a quick and easy gourmet meal in Hobbs, 575-392-2012, or the Eunice location, 575-942-2466. Proudly supporting Lee County athletics and academics, Outlaw Grill is your go-to for great food and community spirit. Come taste the difference at Outlaw Grill today. Guns Up Services is a proud supporter of the Eunice community and the Eunice Cardinals. Guns Up Services has been in business almost 15 years and is family owned and operated. Located at 2105 Avenue O in Eunice, Guns Up is your trusted vacuum truck, winch truck, frac tank, rental equipment, and dirt work provider. Guns Up Services in Eunice wants to cheer on the Eunice Cardinals and wish them luck this sports season. Guns Up Services, another proud supporter of all Lee County athletics.
Eunice Wrecker and Rental offers professional and reliable 24-hour roadside services in Lee County. Light, medium-duty towing and recovery, fuel deliveries, jump starts, lockouts, and tire changes. They also haul off unwanted vehicles to help clean up your property. We have 20-plus years of experience. We are fully licensed and insured. Call us at 575-394-HOOK. That's 575-394-4665. Eunice Wrecker and Rental is currently hiring Class A CDL and regular drivers for the wrecking yard. Eunice Wrecker, located at 44 North New Mexico Highway 248 in Eunice, New Mexico, mile marker 1. Redbird Garage is your hometown local mechanic shop specializing in minor and major repairs from oil changes, car washes, brake work, AC repair, and so much more. For more information, call 575-394-8828. Call 575-394-8828. Redbird Garage, 1800 North Main Street is your hometown mechanic shop, committed to always doing what's right for you and your vehicle. Redbird Garage is a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics.
NMR Pipeline is a highly qualified, dedicated company, leading in performance with management and employees who've provided over 45 years of service in pipeline maintenance and construction within the oil and gas industry. NMR Pipeline, 300 South Main in Eunice, or call 394-0144 for more information. Again, 394-0144. NMR Pipeline is proud to be a supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics.
Did you know that Cardinal Hardware isn't just your ordinary hardware store? They're your one-stop destination for all your hardware needs. As the sole hardware store in town, they take pride in being locally owned and operated, serving the community with dedication and care. Cardinal Hardware is fully stocked with all the essentials you need, ensuring you can find everything you're looking for right in Eunice. Cardinal Hardware in Eunice, another proud sponsor of all Lee County sports and academics. Thomas Welding, precision, strength, reliability. Located at 3529 North Del Paso Hobbs, Thomas Welding is your trusted partner for top quality welding and industrial services. They specialize in carbon and stainless welding, operate an ASME-R stamp code shop, and provide roustabout services, dirt work, equipment rental, sandblasting, and coating. Owned and operated by Justin Thomas, who says we take pride in serving our community and are a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. For expert craftsmanship and dependable service, call Thomas Welding today.
Around here, we work hard on the field, in the classroom, and in life. And companies like Parker Energy, they're in our corner. They've delivered expert transport, pump truck, back truck, and disposal services. But more than that, they've supported us, our schools, our sports, our future. Thanks, Parker Energy, for showing up and believing in what we can do.
Eunice Municipal Schools is proud to serve their students and community every single day. From kindergarten to high school, Eunice Schools has stood strong, delivering quality education, building resilience, and shaping tomorrow's leaders. This year, Eunice Schools is focused on more growth, more learning, and more Eunice pride, because Eunice is on the move and the schools aren't slowing down. To the students, families, staff, and the entire Eunice community, thank you for being a part of something special. Let's make this year one to remember. For over 25 years, Eunice Pump and Supply has been more than just a business. They've been a part of the heartbeat of Eunice. From the oil fields to the classrooms, Eunice Pump and Supply is all in, backing the athletes, cheering on scholars, and investing in the future of Lee County. Eunice Pump and Supply takes pride in their hard-working team, their dedication to excellence, and most of all, the youth. Visit Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, and now proudly serving Lovington at 321 North Main. Your hometown partner and a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, local, loyal, and proud to serve. This message is fired up and fueled by Redbird LP Gas Company. Bart Parker, class of 71 and proud state champ in both basketball and baseball, and the whole awesome crew at Redbird are cheering loud for the Eunice Cardinals. Whether it's academics or athletics, Redbird knows you're giving it your all, and Redbird sees your determination. Balancing books and the ball field isn't easy, but you're doing it with heart, hustle, and pride. Redbird is proud of you, Cardinals. Keep soaring. From Bart Parker and the Redbird crew, behind you all the way. Go Redbirds! Guns Up Services is a proud supporter of the Eunice community and the Eunice Cardinals. Guns Up Services has been in business almost 15 years and is family owned and operated. Located at 2105 Avenue O in Eunice, Guns Up is your trusted vacuum truck, winch truck, frac tank, rental equipment, and dirt work provider. Guns Up Services in Eunice wants to cheer on the Eunice Cardinals and wish them luck this sports season. Guns Up Services, another proud supporter of all Lee County athletics.
Eunice Wrecker and Rental offers professional and reliable 24-hour roadside services in Lee County. Light, medium duty towing and recovery, fuel deliveries, jump starts, lockouts, and tire changes. They also haul off unwanted vehicles to help clean up your property. We have 20-plus years of experience. We are fully licensed and insured. Call us at 575-394-HOOK. That's 575-394-4665. Eunice Wrecker and Rental is currently hiring Class A CDL and regular drivers for the wrecking yard. Eunice Wrecker, located at 44 North New Mexico Highway 248 in Eunice, New Mexico, mile marker 1. Redbird Garage is your hometown local mechanic shop specializing in minor and major repairs from oil changes, car washes, brake work, AC repair, and so much more. For more information, call 575-394-8828. Call 575-394-8828. Redbird Garage, 1800 North Main Street is your hometown mechanic shop, committed to always doing what's right for you and your vehicle. Redbird Garage is a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics.
NMR Pipeline is a highly qualified, dedicated company, leading in performance with management and employees who've provided over 45 years of service in pipeline maintenance and construction within the oil and gas industry. NMR Pipeline, 300 South Main in Eunice, or call 394-0144 for more information. Again, 394-0144. NMR Pipeline is proud to be a supporter of all Lee County athletics and academics.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports. As I mentioned before we went on to our little break there, numerous folks, Manuel Pargas, Monique Castro, Gary Ray, Caesar and Angelica Acosta Serrano, Christina Cole, Roger Holland, Bill Lord, Perry Kemple, Eddie Montoya, Rance Colburn, Coach Selman, Mr. Scott, just a few of the folks that sent me messages, and all of a sudden they just came in at once, and they weren't there for the longest, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, because you keep checking your phone. So.
Yes. Yeah.
Shout out to Jerry Page, one of my coworkers over there in IPS, and he's watching the game. He said at first we were a little quiet, and then it got real loud.
Yes.
I said, well,
that happens
when we start winning. We
Yeah,
start
sure.
getting louder and louder.
Yeah, that is definitely true, and definitely a neat deal. Man, so anyway, both teams out on the field. The Cardinals lead 40-6. You know, this Loving Falcon offense, you can see it. They're capable of putting some points up on the board. And so if the Cardinal defense lets down for whatever reason, they could work their way back into this game. However, if the Cardinal offense can get going, we could go home early, and I could make a run to Carlsbad and give me something to eat.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
So definitely.
I might join you.
Yeah, I'm thinking about running over there. My wife would be mad at me. Shout out to my wife, Erica Jones. She came home from school sick today, ended up there at the Eunice Health Clinic. Brian Henning was able to get her some steroid shots, some antibiotic shots.
And them shots work.
Sneezing and sniffling and laying around saying she had fever and felt bad. And if you know my wife, she doesn't do that very often.
Yeah,
I think she's only been what I can remember, like what I call sick, a few times in the entire time I've known her. She's just a goer, and when she finally lays down and wraps up in a blanket, then you know she's not feeling well. And so
quick
shout out to her.
Shout out to my mom, my little sister. They're sitting out there watching us on the big screen.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
They can see all your thumb, huh?
See the whole thumb.
You know, during the half, had multiple messages I was going through about some of the blurriness of the camera, and I'm going to tell you, this place is absolutely amazing. Not knocking it, but they've got a double plane sets at an angle. Mm-hmm. They've got a beautiful lighting system that's just absolutely amazing. But it's bright out there, and it creates just a bit of a glare on the glass, and the camera, as it moves, wants to focus on the glass. Right. So some of that blurriness that some of you are messaging me about is gonna be that camera going through the glass, and so it's just the way it is, and I apologize. We'll try to let you know as best we can. There was a huge crackback type of block there, And then dragging them to the ground, and they're going to get out to about the 22-yard line is Loving. So the Falcon offense will come out onto the field. Can this Cardinal defense keep doing what they've been doing and hem up this Falcon offense, specifically on Suarez?
It would be nice if they come out and create a turnover right away.
Yep.
I mean, that'd be so perfect.
Yep.
But
yeah,
we'll see what happens.
absolutely. Yeah, it could be a different half. Like I said, it's you watch teams play and you go, oh, this team has no chance or whatever. This team's offense,
Has
and
a chance.
especially
Oh,
that
they moved it a
quarterback,
few
give
times.
them the chance to get back in this football game. They're capable. Can the Cardinal defense continue to do it? Josh Jones walks up there in the center. They're going to hand off, head over to the left side. They're going to cut right up in the middle, and dragging them to the ground is a couple of Cardinals trying to see who that one was. That is number 1. That's Lord. And Lord came all the way up, kind of looking similar, not exactly, but similar to Luis Gomez, who used to play that position for so long, that would be up there tackling people in the backfield from that free safety position and wrapping them up and taking them down. That was Meek getting him in the backfield.
Been saying his name all night tonight.
Yes, Meek is having a heck of a game. I also saw Jesse Ornelas in there as well on that
two running
play.
backs taking down the running back.
Yes.
Right? That's pretty cool.
So 3rd down, and we'll call it a short 2.
I'm only watching the game, not even putting this up here.
Ball spotted about the 40-yard line. And here comes on Suarez. He's got an extra back there helping block for him this time. They're going to hand it right up the middle. Pushing ahead is Allen, and he's going to be right at the first down marker, depending on the spot. I think they're going to spot him about a half-yard shy, and it's going to make it 4th and 1 in Falcon territory. And this is one of those spots where, like I talked about, you've almost got to go for it. You don't want the Cardinals to have the ball right there. At the same time, at some point you got to take a chance, and I don't know of a better time than right here. I would see them handing it to Allen right up the middle, or maybe a little lead. Here they go. They're going to run it right up the middle.
It looks like they stopped them.
It's going to be close depending on the spot.
Oh, man.
Over here it looks like
lost
a
a yard
positive.
on that.
Over there it looks like he lost.
Who's that 54 getting off the ground?
So
They stopped them.
That was Jones coming up off the bottom of that pile. Tyson Jones,
Wow.
and I don't
Beautiful
think they
job
got
by the
it.
defense.
And it's a turnover on downs, and here comes the Eunice offense.
And the great spot right here for the Eunice.
Man, I got to tell you, I usually try to call it like I see it. I thought it was a horrible spot for Loving. I thought he was close, and
he was closer than that spot right there.
Yes.
I agree with you on that.
Yeah, I thought it was close.
Man, I couldn't tell.
You know,
You're running the camera, Charlie. You had the best view.
I usually try to say what I see, and I thought when he pushed forward, I thought he had the first down. But then when they came in and spotted it, it didn't even look close.
No, it wasn't even close. So what are they doing here? What are they discussing?
Well, they just picked the football up and moved it about a yard, and now they're talking about measuring, I think. But I don't know how they measure. They've already moved the chains.
Yes, he can't do that.
Can't do that.
So they're having a discussion about it, and I can only think that that's what the discussion is. But the chains have already moved. So what do you do? I mean,
you don't. You just go ahead and play the game.
You can't.
So
just make a couple of bad calls on the other side for a little bit, and he can even it up.
I know the
Rosie.
the Loving coaching staff. You could tell they were not happy with the spot, and so
because they probably seen what you've seen.
Well, and what I was saying, I don't know if you noticed it, but one sideline official was about 2 yards different,
they were like
and
this.
they were both spotting the ball, and it was like a 2 yards difference between one side and the other.
So in that case, the white hat should have made the call, right?
Well, I guess, but by that point, the chains were already moving, and
is the chain gang from Eunice or from Loving?
Well, they were red. I don't know.
We try to bring our own chain gang every chance we get.
Couple of guys jumped out of my trunk. I saw Sean Roach run over there with
he had a big trunk, bud.
He had a fake mustache on and his ball cap on backwards.
Had an LF on it.
That's right.
Yeah, look, that Falcon looked a little like a Cardinal for a minute.
Yeah.
He had red feathers all over him.
They're
See, now they're going to move it back. You cannot do that.
I don't know how you do that after you've already moved the chain. They're over there having a discussion, and that is the only thing I can think of that they could possibly be discussing.
Why don't they just give us the ball, make 3 bad calls, and call it even? That's the best way to do it. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Oh, no. They listen to him.
What are they going to do?
Yeah, I don't know what else you can do. You've already moved the chains, so, I mean, it's not like you can go out there and say, hey, put it back right quick.
No.
Yeah, it's just one of those things. You know, sometimes things happen, and that's just, that time it happened to be good for us. Texaco 42, Jal 0 in the third quarter. So Texaco putting the whoop-de-doo on the Panthers. 10:14 to go here in the third. Eunice's offense comes onto the field. Melanson in the backfield. He's got Meek beside him. Trips to the left, one out wide to the right. Melanson in the shotgun. He's going to take the snap, fakes the handoff, throws it over here, and he overthrew him.
Got a little excited.
Yeah.
He's throwing it to Garcia.
Yeah, that was Garcia.
And Garcia's pretty tall.
Yeah, just overthrew him.
Had
just
too much time to think about
grabbed
it.
it and threw the rocket and
Well, you know what?
threw it high.
He probably did it on purpose for the refs not to feel so bad. That's what it was.
I can't see that happening.
Coach Jackson said just throw it away
Throw
3
it.
times.
He
and
gave him the ball 3 times.
Yeah, good thought, but I can't see that happening.
trips left, one to the right, Melanson and Meek. Melanson takes the snap, hands it to Meek. Meek pushing forward. He gets bounced out to the right side. He stays on his feet, turns the corner, and he's going to be out near the 45-yard line, and he's going to pick up at least 5, maybe 6.
Somebody got loud out there a minute ago.
Yes, they did. They give him 5, so it's going to be 3rd down and 5. Ball now at the 36-yard line. The Eunice offense quickly up to the ball. Melanson in the backfield. He's got Meek there beside him. Still that same set. Trips to the left. Melanson takes the snap, throws it over here to this side. He's got Lord. Lord still on his feet, pushing forward all the way down to the 20-yard line. First down, Cardinals. Melanson and the Lord, they've been teaming up.
Oh, yeah.
I can remember going and watching them in youth football, and they were doing that exact same thing. I watched them in middle school do that thing, and now here they are as high school seniors
Still doing that
thing. So Melanson is going to head up. It almost looked like he was going to huddle for a minute. I was like, what in the world? I've never seen a huddle in Eunice
I really
football.
throw our game off, right?
I thought Dave Lynn was back for a minute. Little pistol back formation. They run a little
They
option
did
out of
run
it.
that.
They pitch it over to Meek. Meek turns the corner. He's down to the 10. He's still on his feet. He's got a bunch of falcons flocking around him. They came flying in there like cuckoo, cuckoo. I don't know what kind of noise a falcon makes, but that had to be it.
That was not a foul.
That sounds like a falcon to me. I don't know.
They're down to and there was a late flag,
That's
and it's
gonna
got to be an
be
unsportsmanlike on
On
somebody.
white or red.
Somebody's either bragging or mad. I don't know which.
Party on white. We got. I ain't gonna say nothing.
So it's all the way down to about the 7. We've got flags flying over on the
there's
sideline.
the first makeup call.
Right in front of. Oh, it's
Oh,
on
what?
Loving. They call it on Loving. Usually in a situation like that, it's against us. I thought for sure it was us, but my apologies to us.
That's a frustration foul
us.
there.
And we'll get half the
Apologies
distance.
to us.
To us, to my us fans
All
and
right,
my
Mr.
us
Selfish.
kids. Melanson in the
Eunice.
backfield. He's going to take the snap, throws it over to
Wide
the right
open.
side. Got a man over there who's going to stroll in. Is that Lopez again?
Is
Who
it?
is that?
No, Lopez is over here. That has to
Oh,
be
is he?
Garcia. Let's see.
Man, I can't see it. He won't
Can
pop
you
out.
zoom in, Charlie?
It's hard. It's no, not
Come
really.
on, man. You're killing me, Charlie. You got one job.
Maybe Garcia. I can't tell for sure. He's out there on that fight. He's still out there. on
No,
the
it's Hasiel Gotia.
Hasiel. So Hasiel with the 2-yard touchdown catch. So Hasiel with the touchdown. Here we go, going for 2. They're
Give it
going
to
to run it
Meek.
right up the middle to Meek. Meek trying to push
Spin
forward.
move,
He's
and
going
he's
to
in there.
drive in
He's
there, and
in.
he's in. And the 2-point conversion from Meek. So 2-point for Meek, and that's going to make the score Eunice 48, Loving 6. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
Give a quick shout out to these sponsors: Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Public Schools, Redbird Gas, Parker Energy, NMR Pipeline LLC, Outlaw Grill, Guns Up Services, Thomas Welding, Eunice Wrecker, Redbird Garage, Cardinal Hardware, Debbie's Country Kitchen, City of Eunice, Badger Hydrovac, and the Eunice Health Clinic.
So once again, for those of you that are sending me messages, all I can do is apologize. It says I've got 9 messages, but when I click on it, it won't let me look at any of them. It's like they're not coming through.
It's a good thing, right?
Yeah, I guess. I hope it is.
I feel tall in here. I can
And then
touch the roof. Look.
and then I'm coughing like Charlie.
You done got you sick.
Hacking, coughing.
And me and my wife will both be snuggled up in the bed here in a minute, hacking on each other.
We can't. This is live. This is radio, man.
Can't be talking about that stuff.
Ooh.
We'll both have snotty noses and running fever.
That's nasty, man.
48-6, the Cardinals in the lead here, and just trying to do some addition. If they could score and get a 2-point conversion, the ball game would be over. They need a stop though here, and that ball's going to skip through all the way down inside the 10, and then they're going to fall on it. Oh my gosh, all the way back in. Oh, and then he spiked it, and here comes another flag.
That'll be half the distance to the goal.
He picked it up and spiked it into the turf like an NFL. Like the old
Michael Irvin would do.
If he had just done the icky shuffle after he spiked it, then it would have been all right. But because he just spiked
guy
it,
just threw his helmet off.
Yep, and chunked his helmet off. So
was that his first?
Coaches go out there and get him.
Poor guy. They're just frustrated, man.
Yep. So 48-6 is your score. Loving, after that unsportsmanlike, is all the way back inside the 4-yard line. It's about the 3.5, where it'll be 1st and 10. Man, the Loving just frustrated here, and I don't blame them. It's 48-6, 8:52
Eunice
to go.
can do that to their opponents.
Yep. Yeah, this Eunice offense, man, I'm telling you, I have people ask me about it all the time. They can put up some points.
And different people step up every week.
Yep. I mean, look at Lucas Lopez tonight, the freshman. Golly. They're going to run it right up the middle, and they got a big game.
Look at that guy. He's gone.
And he's going to turn the corner. That is Allen. And was that a flag at the end?
Everybody just threw a ball.
Somebody threw something on that other end.
I thought it was another flag.
and Allen, Allen's been running with some authority, running tough, and he pushes forward and picks him up over 20 yards on that play before he gets bumped out over on the side about the 23, 24-yard line, and that'll make it 1st and 10. So 2 receivers out here wide to the right, 1 to the left. Now they got 3 out here. They're going to throw it up the middle. They've got a man right there, and they complete the pass. And coming in and making that tackle, I think, was Lord.
I think it was, but this guy just fell over for the Loving players.
So we've got a Loving player who went down with no contact out in the middle. And he's pounding on the turf. And so you
step wrong or something.
And those no contact injuries always scare me worse than the other ones. Now it could be a cramp or something in today's game, because I've seen a lot of cramps from the Loving sideline today. And they quickly just grab him and
drag him off the field.
We
got momentum. Let us go. Let us go.
Hurry up, too.
It's almost got to be a cramp the way they're just dragging him and throwing him down.
Dragging him out like a combat.
Yeah, surely it's a cramp. Yeah, that's what it is. It's cramps.
Pickle juice down there.
Wow. All right. So here we go. 1st and 10. Ball's about the 47-yard line. Trips to the right. Unsuarez takes the snap, hands it right up the middle to Allen. Damn. Allen with a big gain. He's going to push forward, and he's going to pick up about 9.
Depends where they spot it. It might be 8.
Or 6.
Oh, they gave him that whole yard there, huh?
It's going to be 2nd down and less than a yard. And I was trying to see if it's still our main.
I don't think it is, Jimmy. Just by the way they're moving that ball on us.
Yeah, I see Jones out there. I see Lord, and so taking the snap, looking over to the left side, got a man out there. He's going to make the catch and then get dropped down, but he gets a 1st down.
We got our cheerleaders doing a cheer over here.
Yep, Eunice Cardinal cheer team over here cheering, right down in front of us. And so we've got looks like a timeout on the field. Oh, we've got a Cardinal. No, that's another Falcon down over there. If that's cramps again, we're going to have to tell our main man Lee White over here that, we're going to have to get them some potassium, some bananas in the cafeteria over here at the Falcons if that's cramps again.
They don't like to drink a lot of water.
They don't like water or bananas over
I guess
here.
not, huh?
They,
it's pretty common for us.
As our field reporter.
Oh, radio coming in here.
The first guy out was Ricky Fuentes.
I think it's cramps. It is cramps again, huh?
Ryder Gonzalez.
Wow. I don't know that I've seen so many cramps. And, speaking of cramps, a funny story. Years ago, we had the COVID Bowl where Eunice and Texaco played up at UNM Stadium. And that year, it was extremely hot because they started the football season like late in the year. And I remember after the game, we had beat Texaco up there, and Ovi started cramping up in the middle of the night. The next thing you know, he stands up, and his toes are all like twisted in different directions and pointed the wrong way. And all I could do was laugh. The whole family was mad at me because Ovi was screaming and rolling around the ground. But, I mean, his toes and feet were pointed in different directions. Pushing up the middle is Allen, and then they finally drag him down, but not before he picks up another 7 or 8 yards.
Putting together a pretty good drive.
Yes, they are. That's what sometimes worries me about the Cardinal football team. Is they can turn it on and turn it off real quick. If they want to finish this one off, they gotta
leave it on, man.
They gotta leave it on. Suarez takes the snap, looking down the field. He's got a man running down the sideline. He's under some pressure. He gets away from one, cuts. Oh, and the two defenders smash into each other as he cut in between them. Suarez making them look funny
and
there.
got a first down.
He cut right in between them, and the two defenders, the two Cardinals, did the sandwich. Look like Larry, Moe, and Curly out there.
Looks like
That's
us.
right. Yes, exactly like us. Which one am I? Which one is Charlie?
You guess who Charlie is.
First and 10. They're going to hand it right. Oh, no, he's going to run right up the middle. And then they drag him down. But once again, not before he picks up another 6+. So the Falcons putting together a heck of a drive here. They are knocking on the door down almost in the red zone. And it looks like they're going to spot it about the 21-ish yard line, as their offense is putting something together here, and they are pushing toward the goal line. Suarez takes the snap, throws it over to the left side. He's got a man open. They catch it. They're going to push him out of bounds, but not before he picks up the first.
So busy over here.
Loving driving right on down inside the 15 to about the 12-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. They can still get a first down before the goal line here. So here they go. They're going to run right up the middle. Bounces out to the left side. That's Allen. And a big contact right out there as they had a big collision. But once again, not before he picks up about 6 yards. And it'll make it 2nd and a long 4, short 5. 4:40 to go here in this third quarter. The Cardinals lead by 42 points. And those Cardinal faithful are saying, hey, let's get this stop. Is Allen going to push up the middle? And they do stop him right at the line. In fact, he might have lost one there. If the Cardinals could get them and stop them right here 2 plays and put that offense back on the field, we would have a chance
get out of here
at going home early tonight.
Don't jinx it, boys.
It would definitely be a chance.
I wouldn't mind that.
So you're saying there's a chance.
There's a chance.
Just like Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
Suarez has it. They're trying to put some pressure on him. He heaves it over into the corner, and I was like, man, he's got a guy.
Right there.
I thought he was going to hit him.
So, man, that makes it 4th down and a long 5. Can the Cardinals get the stop? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Can the Cardinals get the stop, or can the Falcons make this game last longer here and keep the Cardinal offense off the field?
I'm rooting for a stop.
I'll tell you, the game is here, right here.
The game is right here. This play is going to decide who wins.
If we stop
Suarez has it. He throws it across the middle.
Off his hands. He misses it.
It hit the receiver
hit him in the hands.
Twice. Hit him in the hands and a helmet.
Right in the hands. Bounced off his hands, then hit him in the helmet, went up above his head and found the turf.
An opportunity to catch that 5 times.
My goodness. And so that'll bring this Cardinal offense back onto the field.
That'd be frustrating
and
as a
they're going to be
quarterback.
about 95 yards away from possibly ending this game and sending us home early.
Did they change quarterbacks?
I don't know, but it looks like they're in
Yes,
the
it's
power
his
I
little brothers in
formation.
there.
Is it?
It's Little Melanson.
Little Melanson comes out to play quarterback?
I believe so.
So if that is the situation, then this would be the what most people presume will be next year's quarterback in
Yep,
the little
the future.
brother, Melanson, as he strolls out there onto the field. Elijah Melanson is the senior, the oldie, and then
What a goodie.
Isaac Melanson is the youngster and the likely quarterback to be next year. And so this does look like we've got a bunch of the younger kids out
Yep.
there, including the youngster Melanson.
And that's good. It's getting them some real playing time. Good experience for them.
So here we go. We've got kind of a mixed group as I look out there. You've got some of the main
Yes,
group,
I was going to say.
and then you've got the little Melanson. I see a few other spots out there that are the younger kids just mixed in with a bunch of your starters. And so here we go. Little Melanson takes the
Oh, he's gonna
snap.
throw a pass right away.
He's going to throw it down
Whoa!
the field, and he's got him.
Oh, come on!
And it goes in and out of the hands, and the young Melanson almost throws a 95-yard touchdown pass in his first ever high school pass.
Wow.
Who was that receiver?
I don't know.
I don't know, but he's
Who was that receiver?
Poor fella's going to go jump off the water tower.
Oh, I know who it was. I ain't going to say his name.
Oh, man.
He's right in the back of the bus.
He had nothing but
It was
daylight
too good to be true.
between him and the end zone. And so little Melanson, he's going to take the snap. He hands it to Meek. Meek pushing forward. I think that's Meek. And he's going to drive forward and pick
Man,
up
that was
about
so beautiful,
5.
wasn't it? It was set up perfect, too.
Man.
Yeah,
that was
nice.
That would have been the coffin in the nail, right?
the first varsity pass. And we've got another Falcon down, and you hope it's a cramp.
Yeah.
You don't want to joke too much until you figure out for sure
Right.
that's what it is. But if it is a cramp again,
they're already
I'm
stretching
telling
that
you, you
leg.
got to get some bananas over here. I know we're farther southeast in the state, but but I don't think bananas are grown in Florida, so it shouldn't be that far to some bananas over here in Loving.
Well, right now they need some of that.
Where do they
some
grow
of that
at?
pickle juice.
No, it's oranges that grow in
Florida.
Florida. It ain't bananas,
Bananas
anyway.
grow in Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Pineapples come
Really?
from Hawaii.
I've seen them grow there. Yeah.
You seen them there?
You
when
know,
you were
you
out
know,
hanging out in the
bananas
trees?
grow
He was in the
upside
Navy.
down too. You know?
Oh yeah, I didn't know that. Brazil.
Okay.
Radio just told us.
I'm telling you, we got a report from our field reporter.
Yeah.
He says bananas
Brazil.
come from Brazil. I think that sounds good.
He said another cramp.
Another cramp.
This guy's crazy.
I joke and I hope it is cramps.
Look how many Gatorade Powerades he's drank today.
But that's why he don't have cramps.
Yeah.
Nah, he ain't
But he's
no
got high
cramps.
blood pressure. I mean, that's high blood pressure right there. Trust me, I know. I used to drink a bunch of those things and till my doctors told me quit doing that stuff. I was about to kill myself. Now I'd have to take them blood pressure pills. Here goes little Melanson. He's going to throw it down the field, and he's got a man again, and he hits him right in the hands. It's the Lord. And little Melanson running, throwing across his body, hits Lord in stride.
Wow.
And the little Melanson may be impressive for us next
Man,
year.
the
He's looking
future-
like he can do
The
it.
future is bright, Jimmy. Future is bright.
This is the little brother, and his
He
first
says-
2 passes are
He said,
on the
Watch
nose.
this, big bro.
Yes. So he steps out there wearing number 7. I'm not sure if it's who would that be? The old Denver quarterback, Elway.
Yep.
He wears 7. Here we go. He's going to hand it right up the middle, staying behind his blockers,
Nice.
bobbing and weaving,
That's
pushing
Jesse
over the right
Ornelas.
side.
That broke it
Is that
loose.
Ornelas?
Yes, sir.
Little Ornelas
That's part of our
getting in
future
there
as
in
well.
the backfield. And
Man.
he's going to get a big run. And that's 21. Is that who that is? 21 is Ben. That's
I'm sorry.
Ben Oliveras.
That's his brother. Yeah.
That's little Ben. Ben is a youngster. So that's a couple of youngsters in the backfield. Melanson takes the snap, fakes the handoff, throws it
Look
over
at
the
that
right
strong throw.
side. He hits him right on the spot. Lord, bobbing, weaving, cuts to the right side, trying to turn the corner and gets knocked out of bounds and then goes down, and we still got players flying over there. And so the Cardinals, I believe, are going to pick up the first down. And Melanson, this is the first varsity action I've seen for him all year.
think so.
And he's looking all right now as a youngster.
good.
He's made 3 good solid throws.
Yep. Yep. So you've got
Thank you.
got Melanson, you've got Ben back there in the backfield, And, of course, you got the freshman, Lucas
Lopez.
Lopez over here. So, I mean, look at that group of youngsters right there that's coming next year. Ooh.
You have Garcia over here, youngster as well.
Yeah. This whole group of, whatever you call them, specialty players, whatever, those are all youngsters. Those are kids that are going to be here for a bunch of years. It looks like your line is your, your main guys, but the rest of those are youngsters. They're going to throw it over here to this side again, bobbing, weaving, putting a move on it. He's going to turn the corner. It's Garcia. He's heading for the end zone, and he's in there. Let's see if they spot him.
Oh, no, he pushed him out the 2 inch line.
And they score him. There they go. They give it to him. Touchdown, and that is 14. Zeke Garcia off another good throw.
That's his
from
first varsity touchdown pass.
Melanson goes, 4 for 5 in that drive passing?
And
a touchdown pass.
The count is on with a young one.
Wow. So we'll call it a.
This is your JV team?
Yes, sir.
We have to play them tomorrow.
That's the youngsters out there right now. There's Ben. He's going to go right up the middle, and he's in.
Baby.
And that's it.
And that is the 2-point conversion, and that'll be the game. And so your game is going to come to an end here as the Eunice Cardinals win 56-6 here.
Look how excited they are over there.
Just about a minute or so into the third, definitely not very far into the third. And so the Cardinals with the win, a good way to start district. They have a bye next week. Man, what can you say about this Eunice Cardinal team?
Wow.
Very, very impressed.
Those youngsters, man, that young group, I was worried about us next year, but that young group just made me go, maybe
Gave you
not.
chills in it.
Yes,
All
man,
over
they
your
look
body.
good. Definitely. Yes, sir.
All right.
So we, we want to shout out, of course, to all those folks that are our sponsors that we've talked about over and over and over. We appreciate you. Shout out to Ruby, the secretary over at the elementary. Thank you for all that you do. We appreciate you. You are the Johnny Robertson Outlaw Grill Eunice Public School Employee Spotlight recipient this week. So get with me. I will get you your gift card. Don't let me forget. I see you all the time. The others, you guys got to get with me. Miss Webb, I need to get with Miss Webb.
You still haven't given hers?
I haven't. I haven't seen her. That's my thing is I just don't see a lot of
I guess
those
I need to get
folks.
pulled over and go visit you at court, right?
Man, yeah, come see me. I'll take care of you. If I've missed you at some point this season, come see me. I've got the gift cards, and I just got to get them to you. Anyway, it's bad deal, but is what it is. Shout out to Ruby. We appreciate you. Our Eunice player of the game for this game, I think there's no question. It has to go to the young man with the 85-yard touchdown kickoff return to start this game, Lucas Lopez. Lopez with a 50-yard touchdown pass catch, and then Lopez with a 25-yard touchdown pass catch. I mean, the young man, a freshman, had one heck of a game. 200-plus yards of total offense just at the hands of Lucas Lopez, the freshman. And so 3 touchdowns, 200-plus all-purpose yards. What a game from Lucas Lopez. Some other greats out there, no doubt. Lucas Lopez, get with us for your free meal at Outlaw Grill.
Congratulations, son.
And shout out to Elijah Melanson. Young man moved into the number 2 all-time spot in New Mexico high school football. He surpassed the 133 touchdown mark. I think now he's at like 134 or 5, and he is sitting in the number 2 spot all by himself as the number 2 touchdown passer in New Mexico high school football history. He's in the top 5 of yardage by a quarterback in New Mexico high school football history. I know he says he don't care, and I don't doubt that for a minute that there's bigger goals and he's not worried about it. But I guarantee you he'll care at some point.
It's
and
awesome.
so shout out to him. That's big stuff. Also, shout out to little brother and little Ben that jumped out there taking care of business, because the future could be bright if those young folks keep doing what they're doing. Shout out to our volleyball team yesterday, the big win over Dexter, and our youth football. All those little ones will be playing down in Kermit. like I said, I've got a bunch of messages here, but for whatever reason, we are struggling with service. I see Sean Roach says, that chain gang don't mess up. So that one came through. I've got 9 other messages here, but it won't open. I don't know where they're at. So anyway, my apologies if I missed you. We appreciate you listening. For Evie and everyone back at One Radio Square, TJ, Aaron, all of that group over there, we sure appreciate you guys allowing us to do this. For all of our sponsors, Charlie Fairbrush, Rosendo Caballero, I'm Jimmy Jones saying good night. Have a great night, everyone. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
Good night, everybody.